Two.
Here we are, my friends, the $3 million nuclear bunker, where we bring you the leftovers.
Hell yeah, baby.
The only podcast on the left that brings the heat back to the right.
That's
this
right.
Is culture warfare, and we will win.
Yeah. We took some time off last week because we were building additional units, like more turrets outside.
We got some SAM
surface to air missiles.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Some surface to air missiles installed. You know, just in case, because these it's an arms race out there.
Oh yeah.
You know,
we got to get in on it. We're gonna Teddy Fresh manufacturing weapons now.
We are, yes.
soon?
We were working on our own custom AR-15 with
yeah.
bump stock, optional add-on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like,
you know,
looks like a plushie toy for kids to be able to play with.
yeah,
you
it's
know?
actually a collaboration with Hello Kitty, so it appeals to all ages.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but you know, the conservatives, it's an arms race. People are walking around in tanks and bazookas, so you know, gotta be ready.
You did the AR-15 is the weapon of like yesterday. What we need is RPGs, some rocket propelled grenades.
We have those.
Yeah.
I mean, those aren't great for like straight, you know, one-on-one combat.
No, they're great for home defense though.
Home defense is great because that way,
important.
you know, it doesn't go through the wall and hurt your neighbor. It just blows up your whole fucking house and everyone in it.
It's like if I can't have my house, no one can.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a socialist? Oh, you don't like that I bought a house?
That's the normal thing to do, I think.
Today's episode is sponsored by Harry's, Raycon, and ExpressVPN. Thank you. How are you doing, Hassan? It's been a week. How's everything been?
I'm doing pretty good. We went to Vegas last week. That's the reason why we were unable to record leftovers. I did Twitch Rivals, and there was like a physical event. And of course, I thought like, oh my God, I'm going to cook these fools. Like these gamers, like,
oh, wait, hold on.
them.
You guys got to pull up the clip of Hassan peeking between his partner's legs.
Oh, you have that? Oh no.
That shit was funny.
Dude, I put extra effort in that. Okay. So that's my best friend Will. He also streams on Twitch, and we were partnered up. And of course, they like set the games up. It was really fun. It was a lot of fun. We did like a lot of cool activities and stuff. But they set the games up in a way where like it was universal, so like everyone can play. And a lot of gamers are like frail. They're 100 pounds max, right? Soaking wet. So what they did not factor in was if you're like a big boy like me, 260 pounds, then like most of the competitions you have a significant disadvantage. There was like a relay race and stuff. So like when you're really heavy, it just like makes it way harder for you to hit like a certain speed, or when there was like a big drop off into like a pool of foam. And when you fall into the pool of foam, if you're a big boy, all of a sudden you're sinking in. It's much harder to get out. So these are like timed competitions. I'm like, damn. I mean, we got cooked.
You got slammed, huh?
We got like,
well, this was
almost last week.
Well, I don't know how you lost with techniques like this. This was high level shit.
Switch over to
Hassan. That's the worst part about it, because it was
Hassan
RNG.
going for the golfing.
Hold on now.
So you can see Hassan is being
Here he goes with that technique right at the grundle, my dude.
Yeah.
By the way, play that Charlie Kirk soundbite. Wait, why is it lagging?
There's no
too
way.
much
Communist internet.
Too much for the internet.
What the fuck is this communist internet?
Twitch servers. It's Twitch servers.
Probably.
Oh, it is.
Calling out Twitch servers.
No.
Hold on, what does
fucking
Charlie
way.
Kirk
The
think
caddy
about
gets
this?
Into, let's
This is the
switch over
gayest
to
generation in American
Hassan.
history.
That's right. Charlie's right, dude. We're sucking and we're fucking.
Gayest generation.
Yeah. Gay as hell.
By the way, who put that on? Because like it was obviously a big
Twitch did.
Oh, they actually.
They had not done any rivals for years, obviously because of COVID. So they were like really excited to do like a big event.
Yeah,
and they really went.
I mean, it looked
sick.
great. The sets and everything.
Yeah, it was sick. They work with like a bunch of professional people. Like the guy who like was the head of like all the events was like an American Ninja Warrior dude. You know what I mean? Like it was legit. Like they had like TV producers and stuff. It was cool.
You know what's interesting? I weigh almost as much as you. Isn't that crazy?
How much do you weigh?
Last I weighed in, like 245.
Okay. Well, 245 was like I would be really happy to get back down to 245. I'm 260 right now.
Yeah, but
I'm
you're like
losing
10
a lot of
feet
weight.
taller than me and like 10 feet wider.
Yeah, I am a very dense boy. I'm very wide.
Not as dense as me, apparently.
Yeah,
I'm like tungsten.
I when I was 230 pounds, I had like a straight six pack.
230.
So that's what I'm
that's
trying
pretty
to get
light
back
though,
down
for a
to.
good- 230. Okay, good luck. Best of luck to you.
Yeah.
Well, we got a hell
Let's
of a.
just do steroids. Let's just.
Have you ever done steroids?
No, but I would like to. I'm just.
Why? What's stopping you?
I have a really addictive personality, so I just worry that I'm gonna turn into a Ninja Turtle. You know what I mean?
Also, it won't it make you like angry and unhinged?
That too.
That seems bad.
I'm also like I'm already an angry dude, so I don't need any more. I don't
Yeah.
need any more testosterone.
Also,
course.
doesn't it shrink your balls and
Whatever.
dick?
That's an extra inch on your dick. Then you know, an inch off your balls is an inch on your dick.
I don't think that's how it works. I don't think.
It makes it look bigger.
I think that's a nice. Well, as your muscles get bigger, your dick's definitely looks smaller, bro.
I'm already a big boy. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's already a little. Well, I don't know, but yeah, the fatter I get, the smaller my dick looks. That's for sure.
Yeah, this is
Pecker.
I keep getting bigger, but my dick stays the same size.
Yeah. Well, that's how it works usually. Unless you do HGH, human growth hormone.
That one helps out down there.
That literally grows everything. It grows your
Really?
heart. Yeah, it grows.
Oh, grows your heart. That's
so
bad.
it's a bad. Yeah,
you don't want to
It's
grow
not
your
good.
heart.
But I suspect that a lot of allegedly Hollywood actors are probably doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
That
you get like fucking taller and shit. Your body
What?
naturally. Yeah.
you get taller.
Your head grows, your fucking everything grows. Human growth hormone. It's literally what you have in your body. It's like what causes you to be a certain size.
That'd be kind of cool if we all did that for like a year and just to see
what happens.
a podcast experiment. But that
You're
shit's
probably-
illegal, right?
That's what happens.
Oh
Allegedly.
yeah, okay.
Allegedly.
Okay, so you don't think this was a Natty Gaines? Because this guy looked like, this guy was like a tiny nerd before the Marvel training.
Yeah. I mean, I love that. Okay. Shouts out to
Show me the before.
Shouts out to all the brown boys out there fucking.
Oh yeah,
doing the
look
work.
here. Look, 2 years later.
It's so fun.
He looks scary, bro. Look at this. He's gotten out of his truck. His wife beater doesn't fit him.
Yeah. The thing that the other reason why I don't want to do steroids is because like I'm worried that my hairline will fucking evaporate.
You don't need to do steroids. Come on, man. You're already jacked.
I mean, I probably will eventually. I'll probably do like
think so?
TRT. When I hit like 35, 36 and my testosterone level starts declining, I'll probably do a little bit of TRT.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Little Joe Rogan treatment.
Little Joe Rogan.
They
treatment,
won the
yeah.
Nobel Prize.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Little
Wait, so-
TRT, side of ivermectin,
Yeah,
you know?
just in case, because you
Little
never know.
cocktail.
Ivermectin did win a Nobel Prize.
That's true.
So
Yeah. Those are the facts. It's undeniable.
Well,
Let's
hold
not
on.
talk about anything else other than that.
hold on. Is it illegal to do steroids? You have to get it on the black market.
TRT, you can get it approved by a doctor for sure. A lot of steroids you can get approved by a
You go to
medical
like
professional.
there's probably like physical therapy doctors or whatever
Yeah.
that will give you that with.
They're like, oh, your testosterone levels seem to be declining. It seems.
Okay.
Here,
They're
let's
like the
subscribe
doctors
you.
on the border that like, oh, you definitely need OxyContin
Yeah, kind of like that.
for that that ingrown toenail.
Yeah. So, there is like medical uses for it and that's like probably healthier than just like fucking doing it off the street. You don't know what the fuck's in it.
Well, you know what? Whatever you got to do, Hassan, I don't think you should do it. I want you to be a healthy boy. You're already jacked, but you do what you ever got to do. I know that you're like a kind of you exercise so much. You're so dedicated to that. So I know that you guys who are into that whole world have a different.
Yeah, no, I
drive.
love working out. It's
Yeah.
great. It's fun. It's like meditation.
I wish I loved working out. I'm jealous of people like you.
I mean, I didn't I wasn't born loving working out. I fucking hated it.
Really?
It's just like it's all a matter of pushing yourself and
Damn out.
doing it. Yeah. No, like it's literally it's both incredibly hard but also incredibly simple at the same time. It's literally a matter of structuring your life in a way where you're just like, I'm just gonna do this. Like, it sucks, but I'm gonna do it, and I'm not gonna see any fucking results for like the first month, maybe even the first 2 months. But the moment you start seeing those results, you're like, oh shit, this is the greatest feeling of all time. Like my weight loss, I used to be 320 pounds.
Really?
Yeah. And I went all the way down to 220 in a matter of basically like a year and a half. And I always wanted to do two things when I was younger. I wanted to have a six pack and I wanted to be able to dunk. And being able to achieve both of those things allowed me to be like, oh shit, like if I work super fucking hard.
You
like,
wanted to dunk? That was one of your motivators?
Yeah.
Okay. And can you dunk to this day? You can dunk.
Now I can't. Not right now.
You're too heavy.
I haven't played. Yeah, I'm too heavy and I haven't played basketball in like a while. I'm gonna start doing it again though.
All right. So we've got a bunch of good stuff to get to. Yeah. The conservative sphere is losing its mind as always, and there's just so much to cover. Dude, sometimes, over the past week, I've just been losing faith. I feel like this country's lost. And I mean this like, I really just think we're lost to idiocracy.
The more I look at, the more I cover politics like lately, the more I feel sad about it. Yeah. So you just got to take your fucking victories wherever you can. People constantly come to me and they're like, nothing feels good. Nothing feels good. Climate change is inevitable.
I just think we're just losing our country to, the people who are uneducated, who are buying the propaganda of people like this I was just listening, to the Daily on the way over. This woman got a PhD and she is an expert in the field. And she was in a small town in Kansas. She worked there, lived there her whole life, serving the public. Everyone trusted her. Everyone loved her. When it come to COVID, all of a sudden, people started turning on her, sending her death threats. She had to get escorted out. People are accusing her of being a fascist. Like this was a good, respectable member of the community that everyone loved. And when it come to her trying to enforce the government's health policies, people wanted to fucking kill her. The same people. But there's just hordes of these people.
Yeah. It's deliberate. I mean, we know there's empirical evidence to show, and not that the Democrats are like all that better, but they are at least better on this area, right? When it comes to, at least offering lip service to the science, right? And admitting the truths, the scientific truth.
It's a huge difference.
There's a gigantic difference for sure. I do still think that the Democratic Party's inaction creates this system where we have to battle out on like whatever wedge issues that Republicans decide is like something that we should be angry at. Because like if the Democratic Party legitimately was like, no, fuck this. Like we're going to give you healthcare. That's all we're going to do. I'm going to give you healthcare no matter what. Yeah. And if they fought as hard as the Republicans fight for whatever kind of fucking psychotic new thing that they've created for themselves, if they fought as hard for that, then they could be known as the party for healthcare.
Yeah, I agree. Totally.
And then you'd be like, do you want healthcare? Shut the fuck up and vote Democrat.
Yeah.
But they claim that they want it, and then they never act out on those desires because they kind of don't.
Well, anyway, here, let's just watch this. Right, every political ad is exactly the same. So here's these guys trying to sell themselves as good old salt of the earth Americans. These are all conservatives, obviously.
Yeah, including Joe Manchin in the bottom left there.
Oh, is that
I mean, he's a conservative.
Yeah, he is.
America has some big problems.
This motherfucker's holding a pig in his hand.
I love that, dude. I love that.
That dude is walking with a piggy. Come on now, down here. I can't get over this dude holding a piggy.
Big Dan Rodimer for Congress.
I'm about to eat this pig whole, boy.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. That's a cute ass pig, though. Dude, goddamn, pigs are so cute when they're little babies and they become like giant monsters. I'm sure you've seen that.
Paid for by Washington special interests.
I'm Marjorie Green, and I approve this ad.
I'm Michelle Fiore, and I'm running for governor.
I got a big truck.
Wait. Oh, I'm voting for him. That boy's got a big old truck.
It's Big Brian Kemp.
Look what it says. Deport criminal illegals. Woohoo! I got a big truck, and I can fit lots of illegals in it. Wait, this music is the same in every ad. It's insane.
By Washington,
a twangy country slide guitar.
Yeah, that's what the workers of the United States love. Okay, twangy country guitar.
Wow, wow, wow,
Track-
wow.
Track shots of my pickup truck that I rented out for the day.
That I got on a high-tech drone.
Special interest.
I'm Marjorie Green, and I approve this ad.
I'm Michelle Fiore, and I'm running for governor.
It's actually
got
the
a
same
big truck.
song.
Control over our economy.
Yep, I just said that.
I'm running for Congress to put an end to this hogwash, to strip power from the federal government.
And that ain't gonna happen.
I own guns.
To defend your rights.
At politics as usual.
Socialism. Shoot it.
Vaccine mandates.
It's time to fight back.
Yeah, so this is what we're up against here. No substance, just a couple of yeehaws, a
Yeah.
Stewie in the arm, some guns, and some trucks.
Well, like, what are they going to run on? They're not going to run on, like, I'm
But it
Brian
works.
Kemp, and I mean, he's running for governor, right? But, like, you know, you're not going to have them run on, like, I want to make sure that we deregulate the fossil fuel industry so that, you know, the corporate executives make 10% year over year profit. Like, that's
I'm
not.
entering Congress to ensure that we can never negotiate the prices of pharmaceutical drugs.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, that's not going to play well. So you got to, like,
But it
shift the
works,
attention
it
away.
works. We are so fucked, bro. The pickup trucks work.
We have no institutional, like, we have no institutions, we have no organizational tools. That is completely withered away. No union power whatsoever, absolutely decimated in this country.
We got truck power.
So when that happens, the people can't make demands for material change effectively, and the people that are voting are, you know, relatively in a better situation overall than the average American worker or the people that don't even work, and, you know, their demands are being met, obviously, to a certain degree. That's why you got the SALT deduction in the Build Back Better fucking bipartisan legislation.
Wait, what is the SALT deduction?
SALT deduction, there was a cap that was introduced to the SALT deduction in the Trump era tax cuts that...
Wait, what does SALT mean?
So it's a state and local tax deduction, right?
Okay.
And what happens is, like, you're allowed to deduct certain things from your state and local taxes if you're making certain expenditures, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's and there was a cap that was introduced in the Trump bill because they wanted to, like, reorganize the revenue structure.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually only good for, like, SALT is only good for people living in high state tax.
Wait, are you talking about, like, the California state income tax that used to be fully deductible and now
Yeah.
it's maxed at, like,
Yeah.
very low number? Yeah.
Exactly. So that's precisely what it is.
I
And
pay
that-
double tax now on all my state tax.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So
Trump passed that shit just to fuck over blue states. Like, I feel like.
yeah, that, and also because it was, like, a good funding mechanism to, like, you know, to make up for all the other areas where they were lowering taxes drastically. You know what I mean?
It was basically a wash against the new tax deduction that Trump passed. So my taxes stayed about the same. But if both of them were removed, I'd be at like 60% probably effective.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, 20 times more than Elon Musk's effective tax rate?
Okay, shout out King.
Yeah.
So-
he did 3%.
The truck driving, hog yielding people running for office. Here's a little snippet. Here's Marjorie Taylor Greene. She was driving a Humvee in her ad, but it looks like she's in a luxury sedan, or sedan's four-door, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a nice luxury sedan. That's definitely not a Humvee. So, whoa, where's the Humvee?
Yeah.
She doesn't drive that. And then you've got the hog-toting wrestler. I'm just a good old yeehaw boy. I grew up. I wear cowboy hats. No, motherfucker, you grew up in New Jersey. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Rockaway, New Jersey, and attended Seton Hall Prep School. Like, come on,
Shut the fuck up,
dude.
douchebag.
Yeah,
Who you
but
kidding?
hey, he played football at USF. So then after that, he's like, that's right. I'm a Southern boy now. I play football.
Give me that hog.
Yeah.
This is Dan Sullivan.
My favorite is, like, the Peter Thiel guys now. Like JD Vance is one of them, and another dude is what's that other guy? I think he's in
Vance,
Arizona.
That's the guy from Shark Tank, right?
No,
Shark Tank a lot.
No.
No. JD Vance is like the guy who wrote the Hillbilly Elegy that like liberals fucking loved because he really like demystified the white working class because he's from fucking Kentucky and Ohio and shit. So it's like, but he's just like, he's a piece of shit. He went to Yale. Like Josh Hawley talking about fucking masculinity all the time. Like, oh yeah, we need to save men. We need to save these young boys. It's like, dog, you literally went to Stanford and you kiss your wife like you're grossed out by her. And also you kiss your wife like God's watching. And also on top of that, like you got caught. Yeah, that's how this beacon of masculinity kisses his wife, dude. And she's cute too. Goddamn, Josh Hawley's wife hit me up.
Wait, hold on. Can we get? Yeah, she looks like. Yeah, I hate to say it, but quartering, cover your ears. She looks like Brie Larson here.
Yeah, I mean he's a good looking dude too. He's like he works out. He's jacked.
You think so? Yeah,
I've seen him. I've seen the photo of him at fucking Whole Foods at 3:30 buying wine at Whole Foods. Like, oh,
at 3:30.
Yeah, he's like, I'm a Missouri. I'm a real Missouri boy. I'm Josh Hawley. Like, I love Missouri, and I love. You know, I'm going to protect your right to do racism.
What?
These guys create these rigid, like, masculine norms that they themselves do not abide by.
Of course. Oh.
Yeah.
2:30 on a week. Oh, in the middle of the fucking
Look
day.
how fucking jacked he is, dude.
Oh, yeah. He's got some pecs, boy.
Yeah.
Damn. How you got time to work out like that?
He's just such a dildo that, like, it's not going to, like, the whole concept is just, like, it falls apart. He's just Pete Buttigieg, but for the Republican Party. You know what I mean?
So, but these guys are just pretending to be like, white
Salt
trash, but they're not. They're actually just rich city slickers who went to the same elite universities of the people they say they hate. They're literally wolf in sheep's clothes, and they're lying to you. This guy Sullivan, let's see, he graduated magna cum laude from fucking Harvard, my dudes.
Yeah, Ted Cruz, also Harvard. Dan Crenshaw. Also Harvard.
Harvard is like the epitome of established fucking coastal elitism, exclusive upperclassmanship.
Yeah, it is. And also they are hyper neoliberal. So that is, from where I'm standing, that's like a very conservative worldview. It's not an accident that a lot of these fucking war criminals come out of Yale and Harvard and they have like a direct talent pool into the CIA. But
this one's my favorite.
Brian Kemp, net worth $4 million, broke.
Brian Kemp, I have a big old truck.
Broke boy, dude. Only $4 million.
That's true. These other guys put him to shame.
Yeah, what a fucking bitch, dude. That's why he has to like do all the fucking weird financial shit.
Joe Manchin, of course, assault of the earth. Good old boy drives a fucking Maserati. I saw a video of him being blocked by climate activists.
Yeah,
he was driving a Maserati. What's this, like a $300,000 car? I mean, I know he's rich, but damn.
I don't think it's actually that much, but still. It's,
really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's still a Maserati. I mean.
How much is it? Look it up. What's it MSRP at?
Maserati, their cars are not exactly known as super prestige anymore.
Oh, stop. Yes, they are. How much is that car? That's
damn. They're right. It's like MSRP 72 grand.
80, MSRP 80 grand.
What?
It's not astronomical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what
I mean, it's still not a fucking pickup
No, it's
truck.
not. I'm saying that's obviously expensive, but I always thought Maseratis were like...
They fell off.
I mean, 80 grand for a luxury SUV, like, I thought that it was going to be like 200 grand.
Yeah,
I thought
you fell off Maserati. Fucking ratio.
Yeah, plus you're white.
This motherfucker who is out here... this guy, Greg Gianforte, it made $220 million over 10 years.
Puts Brian Kemp to shame.
Brian Kemp is a broke boy. So is Joe Biden, by the way. That's like one of the funniest things is like, bro, you've been in Senate for like 700 years. How the fuck are you like, I don't know if you know this, but Joe Biden couldn't pay his son's medical bills and Barack Obama had to like give him money. This is like a famous story. And this motherfucker is still dedicated to like nuking any sort of like socialized social spending for healthcare.
Is he really that broke? I guess. Well, usually these guys like Obama became super rich after presidency. He just wrote a book, did the Oprah tour.
Yeah, Joe Biden's net worth went way up after he was vice president.
Yeah.
But
did Joe Biden? I mean, before that, I believe
speaking fees and all that kind of stuff.
How much is Joe Biden worth?
As recently as November,
17 million. Let's go. That ain't no poor boy,
bro. Are you kidding me? As a previous VP, like he literally, as recently as November 2009, his net worth was less than 30 grand.
Wait, when was that?
When he, like, the first year of his
30 grand?
VP, his net worth was 30 grand. So that's like the funniest part about Joe Biden is that, like, I mean, he's obviously
That's just bad finance right there, dude.
that. It's shocking that Joe Biden, who has sided with banks and sides with like capital,
and he's not even
do it
benefiting.
for
He's
money.
a simp for nothing.
Exactly. If you're gonna
At least
stamp, like,
get
at least
paid.
get the bag.
I mean, yeah, Joe Manchin's. I mean, these guys are worth hundreds of millions. Like, damn.
Yeah.
By the way, in other news, you guys probably all heard about. Well, we talked about it on the show. The QAnon conspiracy theorists have basically fringed out. They no longer need a leader. They no longer need Q, and they all met on the grassy knoll where JFK was assassinated, awaiting his son JFK Jr., who's been dead 20 years.
That's what you think, liberal,
right? That's what the narrative is. That's what
Sheep, wake up, Ethan.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say he's. I'm just saying that's what the official narrative is. They know he's alive. They've been waiting for him to come back. They were all there, thousands of people. Very disturbing. Well, he didn't come back, but the good news is that they're still holding. There's a big group of them are still waiting for the return on the grassy knoll. This is 1 week after he failed to return from the dead. They're still waiting for him. They're still waiting. They're still waiting, my friend. This is a cult. I don't know what to say. If you're still, I mean, it's just, there's a lot of people in this cult too.
Yeah. Well,
and they got a lot of guns.
This is what happens when you're like, I feel like things are not great. Okay. People keep telling me things are great, but I feel like things are not great. And no one is actually actively telling me why things are not great, except for fucking QAnon, which is packaging this in like a very murder mystery style conspiracy. So I'm going to follow along on these forums, and I'm going to dedicate my entire life to it. Like, this is providing purpose for ultimately a group of
I know you could
individuals.
You could make that claim for any cult, but the fact that they're willing to believe people use the problem is they're these. It's like a cult blown in the wind, and the conservatives use them to further their agenda. That's really dangerous. And
conservatives are brilliant at doing that because, like, they're overall.
This is us, by the way. We're gonna run for office together, and all of a sudden we're gonna.
I mean, we got more money than fucking Brian Kemp, especially combined. We could destroy him.
Brian Kemp, yeah. We'll outspend him easy.
Yeah, let's move to Georgia. Brian.
Here, we'll put a little subtext here. Richer than Brian Kemp.
Yeah, exactly.
Broke ass fucking loser. Yeah,
but we were talking about the Republican Party, but like they're just so good at like
they are
finding whatever thing is like motivating the base, because ultimately like their desires are morally bankrupt, and you're not going to motivate people by being like, we're going to cut social spending, we're going to cut Social Security is not going to motivate people to turn out to vote.
I think what benefits the Republicans is just they actually have no scruples. They don't give a fuck. They'll say and do anything at any price for power, and that's how you win. Yeah,
and the Democratic Party's like basic way of trying to win elections is to allow Republicans to win so that they can point at them and be like, look how bad they are. Come on, dude, you don't want this to happen again. And Republicans are so morally bankrupt that they will go to the next level and do like horrifying shit.
I mean, dude, just look at the discourse about critical race theory. My eyes are rolling into the back of my fucking head every time I see and this is like this is mainstream shit. This isn't fringe stuff. Our kids are learning about critical race theory in kindergarten, a fringe fucking racial theory that's taught in like graduate studies
for law school grads. Yeah,
is being taught to our children.
It's not happening.
It's literally fucking so dumb. It's maddening. I can't.
Yeah, beautiful part about that, of course, is that that line is directly created by Christopher Rufo of the Manhattan Institute, and it's not like even hidden. He openly way back in the day, like when he first got on Tucker Carlson's broadcast, was like, yeah, we created critical race theory as a concept, as a talking point, so that we could make all of the things that the Democratic Party represents fall under that umbrella, and we toxified the brand of critical race theory, which now everyone gets upset about.
Which is like not even a thing. The people you don't even, like. I've seen so many videos. You go up to a random conservative at a protest and say, "What is critical race theory?" And they go, "I don't know."
Like the good liars.
I don't
guys.
like it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. And it's like,
I don't like it.
You could reduce that to almost every anxiety that conservatives have. It's like, what's Antifa doing? I don't know. They're beating people. It's like,
all right, we're gonna go to a quick break just so we can inch up on that douchebag. What was his name? The broke
boy Brian Kemp.
Yeah, Brian Kemp. We're coming for you during this ad break.
Republicans don't even like him anymore because they think like he didn't cheat enough.
Right.
So you don't even got Republicans protecting you, Brian.
We're coming for you. Ad break. We'll be right back.
Time to take a short break.
We're men who need razors.
That's right. I do.
I need a razor. Damn it. Actually, I like using the razor on my neck. Get that nice clean shave. I have a beard.
You like to have that nice smooth neck.
Yeah. Smooth neck, so people can see my waddle.
It's important.
I like to get this part here, though. There's certain parts you need to hit the razor. You know what I use the razor for? The back of my neck.
Huh.
Because you got that long hair you can't see, but my back of my neck is all hairy, so I use that razor.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
I like doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I manscape.
With a razor?
No.
Yeah, I was like,
I didn't want to say that because we're doing a razor ad.
Well, no, you don't have to. You don't have to say you razor blade your genitals. That's psychotic.
I would not do that.
Yeah,
I would not recommend that either.
Yeah, don't do that, guys. I mean, if you want to.
I think people do it though. Women do it.
Yeah, but women do it.
It's a more smooth area to work with, though.
There's too much like cracks and movements, and I don't know. I mean, I think we
don't know women.
Women know they're slick down there. They've got like weird blade skills.
Yeah.
Anyway, have you looked in the mirror recently? Like, really looked? That beard you grew out over the last year was a hot new thing, but wait, guys, it's getting hot outside. It's time to tame that bad boys, and Harry's is here to help. If you don't know Harry's, it's time you do. Harry's was created to be different from other shaving companies. Harry's crafts high-quality, long-lasting blades and durable, weighty handles that make a close, comfortable shave quick and, dare we say, even enjoyable.
Absolutely. I enjoy shaving a lot.
I say it. Yeah, I don't dare. And because Harry's insists that you shouldn't have to choose between a great shave and a fair price, they just give you both. Refill blades start as low as $2, so that's an easy decision. And you know what's even easier? New Harry's customers get their starter set, which includes a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, foaming shave gel with aloe, and a travel cover. It's $13 value for just $3.
They're practically losing money at that point.
Yeah, they must be out of their fucking minds.
It's crazy.
Plus, Harry's offers a whole range of amazing face and body care products for men, all delivered right to your door. Yeah, I've used Harry's. The razor's awesome. There's no point to get it anywhere else, honestly, with that hardy blade. Those good. You got that weight. It's a weighty handle, boy. Could fucking knock someone out with that, and then shave your face.
Yeah, I fight my enemies when I'm shaving.
Being a man, right there. Combat shaving.
When I'm shaving and a bunch of ninjas break into my bathroom, I can fight them off with my Harry's
my
razor.
weighted handle. Yeah, we love it, folks. There's never been a better time to try Harry's. Go to harrys.com/leftovers to get their starter set for just $3. There's 100% satisfaction guaranteed too, so you got nothing left to lose. Go to harrys.com/leftovers right now. That's HARRYS.com/leftovers. It's never too early to start gift shopping for the holidays, especially because today you can save big on a gift they're going to use every day. It's the Raycon wireless earbuds.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
I hate wired earbuds. I love the wireless earbuds.
It's one of the greatest innovations.
Yeah.
Well, you know what sucks about most wired earbuds?
They're
fucking expensive.
They're expensive, and I was also gonna say that like some of the wireless ones, you can lose them or it doesn't fit well in your ear.
The ear fit can be weird.
Yeah,
for sure. But Raycon addresses both those issues. They've first of all got that seamless Bluetooth pairing and a comfort noise isolating fit. You can start listening right away and keep listening for hours. They got that good ass battery life, boy. And the audio quality is amazing, comparable to what you get from other premium brands, except Raycon starts at half the price. And new everyday earbuds come with 3 new sound profiles to make sure that whatever you're listening sounds perfect with that perfect bass. You got pure mode for podcasts, balanced mode for rock and heavy metal, bass mode for hip hop. Let's go.
It's all applicable to this Leftovers podcast.
Heavy bass.
All the modes.
Yeah.
All of them.
Actually, it does say podcast on all of them, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, except for bass mode, but our podcast you can do.
Yeah,
you can crank up the bass mode too.
Yeah. Raycon offers 8 hours of playtime and a 32-hour battery life. There's also a built-in mic, so you can take calls on your earbuds with the press of a button. And this holiday season, get them something they can use for calls or music or work or play or at home or on the go. You know what it is. Pick up a pair for yourself or your loved one. Trust me, you're going to use it every day. Yeah, the other thing I like about the Raycon is that it is super comfortable. They have all the different sizes.
Yeah.
And it's just like a little nestles in your ear like a dream.
Yeah, there's some, very famous brands out there that fall out of your ear, and that's not good.
Not good.
And you don't even have like a customizable head to change it.
Nope.
You know what I'm talking about.
You know who we're addressing.
I won't say that. I won't say the name of the brand.
You bitches.
We're not allowed to say it.
And I wouldn't even.
Yeah.
Go to buyraycon.com/leftovers today to unlock exclusive deals up to 20% off your Raycon order. But hurry! This offer is available for a limited time only, and you don't want to miss it. That's buyraycon.com/leftovers to unlock a 20% off your Raycons. Buyraycon.com/leftovers. Thank you. I know what most of you are probably thinking. Why don't you just use incognito mode, you deprived sick fuck? Well, let me tell you something. Incognito mode does not hide your activity. It doesn't matter what mode you use or how many times you clear your browser history. They know what you've been doing. They know what you've been up to. The internet provider can still see everything. It's every single website you visited. Yeah, degenerate. I don't want to know what kind of sick fucking hentai you've been watching.
I was just about to say, like,
yeah, I know.
Underlined every single website you've ever visited.
Yeah. That's why even when I'm at home, I never go online without ExpressVPN. Okay, don't throw me under the bus, ExpressVPN. I'm not on those weird hentai sites you guys are talking about.
Okay, I don't know. You said it. Every single website, Ethan.
Yeah. It doesn't matter who your internet service provider is. ISPs in the U.S. can legally sell your information to ad companies. ExpressVPN is an app that reroutes your internet connections through their secure service so your ISP can't see the sites you visit. ExpressVPN also keeps all your information secure by encrypting 100% of your data with the most powerful encryption available. And most of the time, I don't even realize I have ExpressVPN. It runs seamlessly in the background, and it's so easy to use. All you have to do is tap one button, and you're protected. ExpressVPN is available on all devices, phones, computers, even your smart TV, so there's no excuse for you to be using it. Yeah, I mean that, and there's so many reasons you may want to use a
you can unlock
VPN.
You can unlock different IP restrict. You get around different IP like regional locks.
Yeah.
You can. I mean, I used to say this, and I'm no longer allowed to say it, but I used to tell people to get a VPN. I don't have a sponsorship with them or anything, but so that they could avoid seeing the ads that I have to run.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So if they connect from like Europe or Canada or something, they don't see it?
Yeah, they could just like say I'm watching from Somalia.
Oh, Somalia. They don't have ads for Somalia?
Served there, so.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Protect your online activity today with the VPN rated #1 by CNET. Visit my exclusive link, expressvpn.com/leftovers, and you can get an extra 3 months free on a 1-year package. That's EXPRESS. VPN.com/leftovers. ExpressVPN.com/leftovers to learn more. All right, we are back. Here's Dennis Prager, the great thinker on the right. This is a serious individual.
Yeah.
He actually even has a university, aka YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Propaganda YouTube.
It's the best.
Technically, it's just a U.
Yeah. It's like KFC is not real chicken. So Prager U is just a U.
It's just Prager U.
It's not a uni. You're meant to think that, but Dennis Prager.
Yeah.
The OG granddaddy of this kind of rage culture, reactionary politics, famous for writing not one, but 2 essays on why you should be able to do spousal.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Can you pull those up?
Yeah, it's called When a Woman Isn't in the Mood.
No way.
Yeah.
Let's go,
Yeah,
Dennis.
he
Now,
wrote-
no woman's ever in the mood looking at this guy.
When a Woman Isn't in the Mood, Part 1.
What?
Part 1.
What?
It's a multi-parter.
My boy.
Yeah.
Once
Jesus
again, a
Christ.
reminder, this is not a fringe guy. This is a darling of the right. This is a guy you will see on every mainstream show. He is considered a great thinker, and he has more in common with ISIS, apparently, than
Oh, yeah.
a average American.
100%.
What the fuck?
Talking about how, like, you know, you can call him the show and be like, Dennis, I listened to your advice and now I'm going to jail.
My wife wasn't in the mood. Okay, wait. When first told this about men, women generally, you got to pull out some good nuggies in here.
Okay.
A woman, wait, go up. First, women need to recognize how a man understands a wife's refusal to have sex with him. A husband knows that his wife loves him first and foremost by her. Okay, dude, just
By her willingness to give her body to him.
Oh, wow, I stopped right. A husband knows that his wife loves him first and foremost by her willingness to give her body to him. Dude, you're sick in the head, bro.
Yeah, that's how you know. It's like, it's not about like mutual respect and a partnership.
Give her, but also not even like having
It's about
sex.
submission.
Yeah, it's submission. It's
In
not-
every step.
It's not like, you know, the union of like two people having sex together. No, it's giving your body to him to be a fuck toy to do whatever he wants.
That's why he's had 7 divorces. I joke about this a
Go
lot.
back up. I want to finish that.
I joke about this a lot, but like, so
This is rarely the case for women. Few women know their husbands love them because he gives her his body. That is, therefore, usually a revelation to women. Many women think men's natures are similar to theirs.
Yeah. Well, this is like 2008. He's I don't know which divorce he was going through at this point, but you know, I like to learn about how to treat my wife from Dennis Prager. Like I want to go to his, you know, HTML3 fucking website in 2008 to learn more about how to treat my wife.
Yeah, I like to get my. That's like getting your human resources training from Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
How to interact with other humans in a sustainable way. Wow, 7 divorces. So yeah. Anyway, we're leading quite a lead up to this guy because he really is a piece of shit. I mean, he really is consistently the worst. So here he is talking about how people who are unvaccinated are pariahs of society, with one interesting comparison.
But somebody in her party has a magic wand. The reason we're paying so much is because the magic wand of the Democratic president was to destroy the energy independence of the United States of America. With one magic wand, the man ruined our economy, ruined the ability of the lower and middle class to pay their energy bills, as in Germany, by the way. This is not just unique to the United States. Anywhere that you have people who are governed by fear of global warming, an idiotic, irrational, sick fear of extinction of
the global warming, global climate change denial is just a little bonus. For
I wonder why Dennis Prager has such a profound view on global warming that completely contradicts, of course, scientific consensus for many, many years that has only increased, actually went from like 97% to like 99.9 at this point. Perhaps it has something to do with who funds.
PragerU depends on donations to produce its content. Much of PragerU's early funding came from hydraulic fracturing billionaires Dan and Ferris Wilks. That's awesome.
Yeah. You want to know more about Ferris Wilks, who is also a pastor of the Assembly of Yahweh Seventh-day Church near Cisco?
Yahweh?
Yeah, a conservative Messianic Israelite church that was founded by his parents in 1947. The church takes a literal approach to the Bible. That's when you know shit's popping. Like when you take a literal approach to the fucking Bible, considering it historically and scientifically accurate. Okay, so much so that in fact they think homosexuality and abortion, including in cases of rape and incest, should be convictable crimes.
Well, that's not that different than what's going on in Texas, like on a wide scale. But what's interesting about a scientific, I mean, What's really interesting about looking at the Bible from a purely factional interpretation is that I see people, ripping off their ribs and spawning women from them all
regularly.
the time. Yeah, that happens frequently. Yeah. That's how I created Hila. That's why we have such a good relationship.
Yeah.
Here he's getting to the point here.
Okay, let's get to the big.
Yeah.
Vaccinated who are
go back a little bit here.
Whether it is of the non-vaccinated who are the pariahs of America, as I have not seen in my lifetime any pariah group like this. During the AIDS crisis, can you imagine if gay men and intravenous drug users, who were the vast majority of people with AIDS, had they been pariahs the way the non-vaccinated are?
Can you imagine that?
Can you imagine saying that?
That would be so crazy if that could happen. It's like, motherfucker, you're not 17 years old. You were alive and a prominent conservative voice back then. So I looked it up. I was like, there's got to be some shit that he absolutely fucking said.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, like, I wonder what Dennis Prager had to say in the 80s.
Right.
About, gay men and the...
Oh, you got some good shit?
Yeah.
No way.
The AIDS, the AIDS crisis, considering that he did that. I just want to read one quote from him. Just guess what time period it comes from. The great majority of American Indians understandably just don't care. Like heterosexual AIDS and so many other crises, this has been entirely manufactured by the left. Dennis Prager does not believe that AIDS can be contracted by heterosexual people.
So almost he is, in a way, you could say, treating gays during the AIDS epidemic like a pariah.
Oh, in the 1980s. I mean,
during, but
no, this was in 2014. Dennis Prager said that. He's like, yeah, it would be crazy if people were treating gay men like pariahs during.
By the way,
fucking
during
AIDS
the
crisis.
AIDS crisis, gay men were like extremely fucking targeted by hate. They were not taken seriously. They were not treated. People wouldn't even touch them. Do you understand? People treated them like they had leprosy. I mean, for him to even make that comparison in a serious way is fucking disturbing me.
In 1985, the vast majority of Americans said it was probably true that most people with AIDS were homosexual men. And more importantly than that, among Americans who reported knowing a gay person in the 80s, more than 1 in 5, 21%, said they had become less comfortable around that person since learning about AIDS. So this notion that gay people were not treated as pariahs during the fucking AIDS epidemic is silly.
It's psychotic. It's so well documented. That was just a horrible, horrible time to be a gay person with or without AIDS. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for him to compare unvaxxed, guess what, Dennis? I can get from COVID. I can get it from standing next to your dumb, fat, fucking unvaccinated, greasy.
He did own COVID though. He's not dead, unfortunately.
Right, he did. He got Joe Rogan hooked him up.
Yeah. In two separate polls in 1987, roughly half of Americans agreed that it was people's own fault if they got AIDS, and that most people with AIDS had only themselves to blame. Between 43 and 44% of Americans in 1987 and 88 believed that AIDS might be God's punishment for immoral sexual behavior.
Not pariahs. How can you be a pariah if you brought it on yourself?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, what a fucking psychotic freak that is. Still like a raging homophobic freak. And also just so desperate to be the victim of not being vaccinated. It's weird.
Conservatives love looking for, victimhood narratives.
And this is a mainstream guy. I mean, I have to really emphasize this. This is a prominent, well-respected figure on the right who is openly homophobic, who is openly anti-science.
Wants to say the N-word.
He is open to raping your spouse, apparently, which I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. Pull up the N-word one, because that was pretty good, too.
Yeah, just needs to say it.
He's like, why can't I say the N-word?
I mean, these are important cultural flashpoints for the conservative movement, so it's not a surprise that Dennis Prager is a champion for all of these causes. Being able to say the N-word is a profoundly important part of the conservative free speech debate.
700,000 people have died of AIDS, HIV in the U.S. since the beginning of the pandemic. More people have died of COVID now.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw that stat and
That's kind of
that's eye-widening. The seriousness of the current crisis that we're in, because I think everybody understands how serious AIDS is. More people have died of COVID
in such a shorter period of time.
Yeah, in just a few years.
You have that one of him being like, "Why can't I say the N-word?"
I'm looking for it right now.
Yeah, love him, Dennis Prager, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
While we're waiting on that, Charlie Kirk, another great thinker of the right. Small face, big brain. That's what they say.
Is it a surprise that like all of these fucking sexless weirdos are, all funded by billionaires and would not be able to launch a project if it were grassroots funded in any meaningful capacity?
No, it's awesome propaganda by those billionaires. I mean, they're getting their money's worth easy.
Not really.
This is great marketing.
Not necessarily.
Look at the whole country.
Well, with Charlie Kirk, they're definitely not. With Dennis Prager, they might
How
be.
much
but
they
like,
give it? It's not giving him that much. Give him a few
they give him a lot of money, but he bills himself as like a guy who is the understander of the youth, which will make this conversation all the more funny. But Charlie Kirk is just
in terms of the
he's not
effect
changing.
it's having on culture, though. It is profound.
Well, Charlie Kirk is not changing the youth's mind, though. That's what I was trying to say. He's just he makes it seem like he is, but if you look at just like Facebook ads for Turning Point USA, they're all targeting like 75 plus.
Yeah,
Now
here's a young man that gets it.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's Dennis. What year is this from, Dan?
Last year.
Yeah.
Last year. Let's go.
Yeah.
Jews and blacks in the United States. I was talking about private anti-Semitic and anti-black language used by Presidents Truman and Nixon.
Yeah, when was that?
Yes, that's correct. My mistake. Excuse me. But you mentioned that President Truman used to use the N-word all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 seconds later, you followed it up with the word kike.
Mm-hmm.
So
why didn't I say K word?
Why didn't you say like the K word?
Because the left has made it impossible to say the N word any longer. That's disgusting. It's a farce. It's the only word that you can't say in the English language.
That's disgusting. He said it's disgusting.
You can say it, Dennis. Say it.
Go for it.
Yeah. Nobody has a device.
No, the left has made it impossible.
Go ahead.
For him to
Keep
say
playing it, Dan. Go ahead. Say it, Dennis.
To say the K word.
Because the left doesn't give a damn about that word.
I don't want you.
Because that's why.
This is not even
the left
true.
runs the country in the culture.
Can't say that either.
Also, isn't Dennis Prager Jewish?
Yeah.
So
I fucking hate these kinds of
he's got the K word pass.
Yeah, he gets the K pass.
That's the irony is that like he should just
You're
be like,
Jewish
yeah, I got
man.
the pass.
Yeah.
I'm Jewish. It's true.
It's a nasty word, though.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, the Republicans have the Senate and the presidency, and that's very important.
But we still don't have the N pass.
And the more the left controls, the more totalitarian it is. That is not an attack. It's a statement of fact, like 2 + 2 = 4.
Yeah.
It is idiotic that you cannot say the N-word. Idiotic. Of course, you should never call anybody the N-word. That's despicable.
So why would you want
to say the word? You can't even say that the word is despicable. You have to say the N-word.
You have to say it.
Say it, Dennis.
That's the answer.
Say it. Say it, Dennis.
I mean, after the show's over, he's saying it.
Like screaming it.
He just has to get it out of his system.
But he's saying, I love that. He goes, the fact that we can't say the N-word is going to be the end of society as we know it. It's all falling apart around us.
The radical left has stopped me from saying the N-word, which I love to say and should be able to say.
I just can't say it. Say it, Dennis. You can say it.
It perfectly shows that the entire argument is built around this, like, bullshit reason. The free speech argument in and of itself is like all about just being able to say hate speech.
You can say it,
without
Dennis.
consequences, which
without
you can
consequences.
say. Exactly.
Say that word, Dennis. You're on your own network. Nobody's stopping you.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say it. I'm going to say something I probably shouldn't say.
Oh, Joe. Oh, no.
Not you, Joe. Not you, Joe.
Said it. Joe has said it before when quoting something. Joe said, like, some white people don't say the N word, but they say everything but the N word.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
yeah.
And Joe has definitely done that. Like,
Yeah.
if you've ever listened to him defend his crime bill, which was horrifying for the black community in this country, that supercharged the racist criminal justice system, paired up with the war on drugs, which Joe Biden also was a big advocate for. There's that famous video of him on the Senate floor describing like why we need the crime bill, and he's just like, these super predators, they're gonna come, Jack, and they're gonna rape your wife. They're gonna use a mallet on your son and your daughters. Like, that's why we need to put him in jail forever. Like, and it's like, dude, at that point you might as well say the N-word. You know what I mean? Like, you're literally saying everything but.
No, probably best I don't.
Damn, Joe. We got Joe in the studio. Many of you don't know this, but we have him in the studio.
Yeah,
we brought his hyperbaric chamber here. He's pumped.
We have a huge budget. We're being funded by, actually secretly, we're being funded by fracking trillionaires from Saudi Arabia to take down the U.S. government.
Speaking of, Saudi Arabia,
they don't need frack. Yeah.
They're upset. New Intercept report by my good friend Ken shows that MBS is very upset at Joe Biden.
Oh no!
Yeah, and that's why they're like, I guess
we have to do everything to keep MBS happy.
Of course,
such a good guy.
Which, by the way, we're like still selling him like gorillions of dollars worth of weapons so they can continue the genocide in Yemen, but we're also wagging the finger at them and going, hey, no, you're doing bad stuff in Yemen. Don't do that.
You remember when MBS did this whole press tour when he ascended to power about what a great fucking...
Of course.
He did like a 60 minutes. Sometimes 60 minutes really fucks up. Like, I like that show, but sometimes they just miss the point so hard.
No, they operate as a, propaganda arm for the State Department. And that's precisely what they did. The Atlantic, like all of these like supposedly liberal institutions.
Debate so hard on the MBS story.
Yeah.
And then like 1 month later, he literally killed...
that reporter.
What's his name? Joseph
Khashoggi.
Yeah,
Jamal Khashoggi in the Turkish.
They literally murdered him with a fucking saw axe and left the embassy in his clothes.
Psycho.
Yeah.
Only because he moderately criticized the government.
And Joe Biden moderately criticized MBS for that because he's like the woke guy, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, our critics get drone striked, so
that's true. That is
Guess
true.
what?
So now he's like, they're like manufacturing a shortage is the suspicion, which like the American State Department is considering to be kind of like a tariff war almost, where that's part of the reason why the gas prices are so high.
Oh, but they always do that, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean,
They're flexing their power.
Their move.
In the Middle East, in Israel, the gas prices, because they don't like Israel, and I think they have to secure different ways of getting oil, but the prices of oil are so fucking expensive there, and a lot of other parts of the world.
Probably also taxed out the ass.
I think so. But for example, it's 4 times as much.
Yeah.
4 times.
Because like in Turkey and in many other countries in Europe, like gas is very expensive.
Super
America's one of the countries where gas is actually
people don't realize
cheap here. Yeah.
Like $5, people are losing their mind. In Israel, it's like $20 a gallon. I'm not fucking kidding.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredibly expensive.
It's basically free here by comparison.
Yeah, especially if you're in like Texas or something. That's right, baby.
Oh yeah, and in the middle of the country where they're complaining, it's like still $2.50. In California, it's taxed to hell.
But the problem is like, I voted for the ballot provision to make it higher, like because that would go back to infrastructure spending.
Me too. I'm in favor of it. I'm just saying, people outside of America don't realize how cheap it is.
Yeah, but. The thing is, like, that also impacts other parts of the economy. That impacts everything, obviously. That's part of the reason why, like, everything is so cheap. Consumer goods, commodities, for the most part, is so cheap in America because, like, gas is what powers everything, right? The travel accommodations, the logistics, the supply chain in its entirety is dependent on oil. And when gas prices are cheap, then goods are cheaper. But when it's more expensive, everything becomes more expensive. Therefore, you have inflation, which people fucking freak out over.
Yeah. Well, the good news is, there was a slight drop yesterday in the stock market. But the good news is for you, Hassan, I was waiting for you to be here today, that we're back in the green, baby. up 0.5% today.
Surprised that the American stock market
The
is
stock
bad.
market stonks go up.
Stocks are always going up.
Are you praying for a stock market crash?
No.
No.
Because I've seen what happens in the recovery efforts. Like, it's not like a stock market collapse is good for the working class. It's just still bad because the losses are socialized and the gains are privatized. So for the most part, when it falls apart, as it inevitably does, because the system is insane, like the design is insane, you have shit like Tesla, massively overvalued.
Do you think a crash is coming?
I mean, crashes are inevitable.
Right.
No matter what happens.
It's baked into the system.
Yeah.
Because the gains lately, and apparently we're having all these financial issues, but the gains, the stock market has been nauseatingly trending upwards, just nauseating since the pandemic.
Yeah.
There was that one crash for like a day.
Yeah. And then they printed like $7 trillion.
Yeah.
And immediately it picked back up.
It's been nauseating. I mean, honestly.
And to be fair, like Donald Trump, or rather the American government, did take a lot of initiative in recovery efforts with both like directly funding the airline industry in a way where like that did keep them afloat, and most of these industries did not suffer like gigantic losses during COVID because we printed money and we directly handed it to corporations. So that was at the end, that wasn't like the worst thing. And also, obviously, we experienced some of the lowest poverty numbers ever in the beginning of COVID because of direct cash infusions to the working class too.
Right.
So, redistributive policies, they fucking work. It does. It just depends on who's getting the money.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But well, anyway, let's watch Charlie. This is the Gage generation.
I was literally thinking, like, how do we segue this to Charlie Kirk?
Let's just do it.
This entire time.
The country, being an American, 15% of millennials say they are proud to be an American. 15%. Say they are proud to be an American.
So mad. Wait, can you pause for a second?
Why his hat fits so
I was
weird
just
on
about to
fucking-
say that, dude.
That's
I'm like,
such a giant dome.
he's just like, this is a person who's never worn a hat before.
He's the person in the ad in the truck right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear a hat with American flag so they know I'm on their side.
But it's like what the fuck? Like, what? It just like looks so uncomfortable on your head. What is happening? How do you fail to wear a fucking hat, dog?
Well, you could tell he's never worn this before.
Yeah,
too.
he's got a
The way-
big noggin, dude.
Yeah, he's got a monster potato head.
Yeah.
He's one of the strangest looking dudes I've ever seen in my life.
Oh,
easily. Like, I don't think I've ever seen anyone else that looks like him.
The last buckle on that bad boy is just holding on for dear life, looking like Michelle Fiore's fucking gun
twerked.
holster, about to fucking pop out and like take someone's eye out. You know what I mean? Pew! Big boy, big head.
The country, being an American, 15% of millennials say they are proud to be an American. 15%.
So angry. Why?
Say they are proud to be an American. As I mentioned, 1/3 of millennials describe themselves as being LGBTQ, 39%.
There's more people being gay than being proud of American.
Yeah, those are of course, separate.
We need less gays, more pride.
Yeah. Americans are more proud of being gay than they are of being American. It's like,
Make
bro,
that
don't
make
worry.
sense.
Don't worry, the Barb's Army. The Barb's Army's got you covered. They're both gay and also proud to be American now. So you're fine.
39%. It's 3 times the proportion identified among the combined older adults in a generation. This is the gayest generation in American history. And that's not a slur, by the way. It's not a slander. It's just the way it is.
I love this part because he's like,
say, "Oh, that's a pejorative."
He look
They're
how
the
happy
gayest
he is with
generation in
himself.
American history. It's what the study says.
He's like a kid, dude. He's like, this is the
He
gayest
is a kid.
generation.
I mean, he's in his 20s. He's like a child.
Well, no, he's my age. I think he's like 28 or something, or 29. But
28.
He's 28?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Just looked it up.
He's like so happy. He's like, this is the gayest generation. You can't get mad at me. You know, you can't get mad at me. I just mean like literally, not a pejorative.
I just love how he compares it to pride. Being proud of of being an American versus being gay.
Yeah, I wonder why more people in the younger generation are open about their sexuality than, prior generations.
Well, here, let me show you an interesting study. This is a history of left-handedness. Back in the 1900s, if you were left-handed, there was like a movement to force you to go right-handed. You were not allowed to be openly left-handed.
Openly left-handed?
You couldn't. You had to closet that shit. And then suddenly
you're jerking off with your left hand. They're like, cut that shit out.
Hey!
You better not be jerking off in there with your left hand.
No left. Yeah.
Don't make me take out the belt.
So, around the 1920s, they said, you know what? It's okay to be left-handed. You got to love how fucked up our world is. We're like, you got to segment everybody. Left-handies are Satanists. But anyway.
I'm sure there was like a commodity production element to it because like everything is geared towards like right-handed people. So they were just like trying to
left-handy scissors and shit. Yeah. But anyway, so they said, okay, you know what? It's okay to be lefty, left and proud. And then all of a sudden we have the most left-handed people. This is the most left-handed generation in American history.
That's crazy.
In 1960.
This is wrong.
The gayest generation in American
history. There's more people left-handed than there are being proud of American.
We need to stop the shit immediately. We need to go back to the 1900s.
Yeah, so obviously the conclusion is pretty obvious here. It's about people actually not being afraid to come out as gay or trans or LGBT or bi or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. Because, but let's say back here, people, people might kill you for being gay.
Yeah.
Or trans, especially. Trans, forget about it. Left power, yeah. Shout out the...
I was about to say, Ned Flanders literally is single-handedly the reason for why it happened. Coincidence?
Left-handers.
Coincidence? I think not.
No, absolutely
Ned
not.
Flanders, leftist hero.
Yeah. He was jacked and had a fat hog, too.
Did he have a fat hog?
It's implied several times.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I remember him being jacked.
He pipes.
That's awesome. He's a man of Christ. What do you expect?
Exactly. Lord blessed him.
This is a great video. Let's just let it run. You know what? Let's take the let it run challenge. Actually, no, this one's long.
This one's 4 minutes. There's no shot. This is 5 minutes. There's no shot.
I thought it was short.
You probably want to skip to the end after the encounter in the store. I'll tell you when.
Wait, I want to watch this whole thing, bro. It's that good. How much time we got?
I mean, we have time.
Yeah,
it's it's like 4 minutes long.
I'll try to minimize pause. Let me set it up for you guys. I already paused it. These are sovereign citizens.
Impossible difficulty.
Sovereign citizen anti-maskers trespass into a private business, attack the business owner, steal her stuff, and then call the cops, and then get arrested by the cops. So I guess they're coming in her shop to prove that we don't need to wear masks. They're filming from the onset, which I think means they know they're being provocative. They probably have a history with this woman.
Don't you offer your services to the public?
Yes, but the state requires that you need to be masked in order to come anywhere inside.
You can't deny public services per federal law.
Yes, I can.
Dumbass.
18, you can
deny public service. I need my cookies and crumbs.
I don't know what that is, but
it's a federal law. You're a public accommodation. You just said you're open to the public.
I have
Do you want freedom or not?
service to anyone.
Like,
that's what 18 USC 245.
I will have those gay cookies.
I'm asking you to leave.
Do you understand what trespassing means?
I don't want to sell gay cakes. I don't want to sell gay couple cakes, but you got to sell me cakes, even though it's during a pandemic and I'm not wearing a mask.
It's like they got the pamphlets ready too. There's ugly ass pamphlets on the right corner. You can see it.
Yeah. Wow, he's just like, all right, I'm out.
Why do they think filming this was good?
Well, wait, the police show up and they show them the video and get arrested for it.
Oh fuck yeah, that's awesome. That's glorious.
Dude, this is her husband just casually watching this.
Like not interfering.
What a champ. What a fucking champ he is.
Put your fucking hands on me.
You don't get to fucking assault people and run a business.
Dude, you just watched your wife get
we'll be calling the cops on you. Don't worry.
Yeah, so they're gonna call
These fucking dumbasses,
Fuck
dude. They're
off.
so entitled. Wait, pause. You have to pause for a
don't get
second.
to keep-
Yeah.
I'm gonna die if I don't pause this video.
go ahead.
Okay. First of all, this is the exact same kind of entitlement that these motherfuckers had on January 6th when they were like, "Yeah, I'm here in the Capitol. Fuck you."
This
like,
is our house.
And like, that's precisely why. Like, they do not live in the real world where they think like, I'm a red-blooded conservative American and I can go into the fucking cookie store and like fuck shit up, and then the cops will side with me, of course, because I'm a red-blooded American. It's my goddamn right. And it's like, no, the fuck it's not, bitch. You can't do that.
Again, there was a whole culture war, you guys may remember years ago, about a gay couple wanted a cake and the baker refused to make it for the couple. So it's like, and they were like, the baker has a right to refuse service to anyone they want. And then on the other hand, it's like, you got to let me in because I don't, it's like, you can't, they're on both sides of the argument. There's no consistency at all.
Of course not.
Yeah, I have a right to come into your business and beat you up. And film you, get your ass
Keep your
beat.
weapon after you assault someone with it.
You assaulted someone? Oh.
So you're the police, Scum.
Surprised that they're wearing masks.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, look at how much of a hog the one on the right is. I mean, that's a lady hog too, but goddamn, dude.
Yeah, I'm most surprised by big fatty cops with peace and love. Like, nothing against fat people. Obviously, I'm one of them. But I don't think cops should be fat.
Dude,
like, it's a physically demanding job.
You're literally advocating to abolish the police with that rhetoric.
But how can you have a fat cop? It doesn't make sense. Like, firefighters aren't fat ever. Those guys are fit.
Well, there's some volunteer firefighters can be kind of fat.
I'm just saying there needs to be a quota. We need to abolish fat cops. Don't.
You're literally you sound like a doctor right now. This is like the same kind of. This is the same energy that like doctors have, healthcare professionals have. But
for real, how can you be a good cop and be fat? You can't do your job
because their job does not revolve around.
They just get out
activity.
their gun. That's the point.
Their job literally does not revolve around doing anything remotely.
They make it
physical.
seem like they're chasing down criminals and
no.
Stop.
Absolutely not.
Well, when's the last time you saw a foot chase? Those cops do not fare well at foot chases, my friend.
Yeah. No, of course not. It's just like this is what it is for the most part. This is the most action that they're gonna get. Other than that, they got quotas. They get to write tickets and shit. You know what I mean? And that's it. Barely. You just get out of your car. That's why so many of the on the job, like on the line fatalities revolve around heart disease and and getting a heart attack because you like tried to exert yourself for the first time in your goddamn life, and you're like, ugh, I'm dying. Boom.
Yeah, they charged the guy running with murder.
Yeah, thin blue line. Not so thin. That blue line.
So it actually, well, it depends what you're talking about. You're talking about the artery or their physical?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because the arteries are getting very thin.
But there's like, it's just, there literally is a like archetypical cop body type. Like, it's just, I can spot a cop from a mile away, even if they're not in their gear. I'm like, that's a cop.
Interesting. So anyway, here, this is a good, so let me go back a little bit so you can see. So the people who went in her shop and assaulted her showed the cops the video. They're the ones that showed the cops the video.
That's like delusional. You are literally psychotic if you think that like that makes you look good. But they are psychotic. It's the same kind of insanity that caused them to go into a cookie shop and be like, I'm gonna fuck your shit up. That is also causing them to believe that they are in the right here.
Already interviewed you guys. Would you mind if I talk to you separately? Like you talk.
Uh-oh.
You hang out with him while you chat with you. And
Never a good sign.
chat with you?
Sure. Yeah, never. When you're being detained or when you're being stopped by a cop and they say we need to separate you, that means they're going to try to find conflicting testimony because you are now under the suspicion of committing a crime.
Yeah, Rat G.
Rat G. Okay.
Rat G got it.
So tell me what your guys' goal. I know you had started feeling like a blackout.
What were you doing?
Why did you do this?
Why did you do this?
We heard a reputation.
Are you
about
okay?
them,
Sorry, that's loud.
we heard a reputation about them.
Reputation.
And that they've assaulted other people.
So that what that means is they have a reputation is that there's basically a Facebook group dedicating to harassing small business owners that actually want people to wear a mask in their shop.
Psychos. Absolute psychos. I hope they go to jail. I'm not
I'm pretty sure they
Go in
do.
there to see if we could get a coffee, and before we even could tell her that we wanted to buy anything, she was already. Before we could even tell her that we wanted to buy anything, she was already coming at us, trying to remove us.
You literally just showed her the video you took that proves that didn't happen.
I just wanted to
Love
get
that.
the rest of your story.
So I don't know why they're arresting her exactly when she was the one that was attacked.
Yes! Yes! I was just about to say, is there a moment of realization?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
wait, let me go
so
back. So they
fucking
separate them,
awesome,
arrest.
dude.
I think she's separating because she wanted to start arresting them.
So
coming out.
Yeah, this is one of the rare instances where you see the justice happen in the same video. They showed the video to the police. They're being. It's like
it's
mwah,
so good. It's so good.
Mwah.
That feels good.
Watch
Yeah,
this.
just hang on.
He didn't want her to see.
No, I just wanted to get the rest of your story.
So I don't know why they're arresting her exactly when she was the one that was attacked.
Guess who's going to jail tonight, bitch?
So you guys wanted to get a coffee and you didn't really get a chance to.
She's like, don't look there. Don't look
tell her
there.
You wanted coffee.
Right. We raised constitutional and statutory grounds for our defense to be there.
Constitutional and statutory grounds. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
She brought out the bat and started pushing and shoving Amy in the stomach with it. And Amy defended herself, and she started trying to swing the bat, so I stepped in and...
If they had not
grabbed
shown the
bat
video,
from
they
her.
could have gotten away with this.
Oh yeah.
If they had not shown the video, if they had not filmed the entire process and shown the video, they probably would have gotten away with it. Likely.
Pretty amazing.
I love that. Dude, these are...
Well, these guys have every reason to believe the cops are their allies, and they probably
Yeah.
have been up until this point.
Yeah.
Because they've just been harassing black people before this.
Yeah, and not small business owners. But the thing is, one of the elements of this is that there's a lot of like libertarian guys that do stuff like this, right? And one thing that I always love is that like so if you're a libertarian, you're like supposed to be like, oh, I don't like the nanny state. They are the most like annoying rule breakers that know all of the rules, but have like this distorted perspective on like the rules only applying to whoever the fuck they're like combating in the marketplace of ideas. They just want to like, and it's just so fucking annoying. It's like nuclear cringe. I want you to go to jail just for that reason alone. It's just like, stop.
Well, let's see here. His girl got arrested.
I know this isn't the outcome that you guys wanted for sure.
Well, this is definitely an unlawful outcome, which is furthering your unlawful racketeering activity. But, you know, you guys can just keep doing what you want.
So here's where we're at. Ricky, you're also under arrest, okay? So
Yes.
I don't want this
She
to
said
fall.
it was discretionary.
Okay, I don't want this
And
to
what
get
am I-
broken.
what am
We're
I
gonna
under
just
arrest
set it-
for?
Assault.
I didn't...
Which is, you know, that is illegal.
Not under not for a sovereign citizen.
Yeah. I'm a sovereign citizen.
Yeah. So the whole journey of this video is a fantastic one.
And I saw in a follow-up that they were charged with both assault and burglary because he took the baseball bat.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, the
Just
cops
a
were
little
like,
extra little cherry
fuck
on
these
top.
guys.
Oh, that's so good. I love that.
They stole the baseball
Like they
bat.
could have literally gotten away with it too. It's just like that. It's so perfect. That rarely ever happens.
No, it's a perfect video.
Yeah. Wow. Congratulations.
So shout out to the
fucking
sovereign
idiots.
citizens for this excellent scoop here today. We love our sovereign citizens, don't we, folks?
It straight up stems from their entitlement. Like they just do not live in a world where they're like, anything I just did here is wrong. Like, of course I'm going to show the cop a video of me assaulting a fucking small business owner because she did something that was like law abiding, actually.
What do you think about Terry Crews, the scab?
Oh my lord!
Wait, is there unionization stuff going on in Amazon or no?
In Bessemer, Alabama, in the distribution facility, there was a big unionization effort, which Amazon squashed very successfully.
Well, there's been a lot of propaganda of them trying to get their reputation back because there's been a lot of stories about people shitting in bags, unsafe work environments, not having time to pee. The Amazon warehouse workers have to wear bracelets. They get them back to work so they don't take long breaks.
Yeah, time off task is a huge point of contention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
They're human robots, essentially.
Yeah.
They want humans to be robots. And they will replace you soon as they can, by the way.
Yeah.
But Terry Crews got paid to basically, this is just basically propaganda. I mean,
100%.
He role plays as a working class warehouse worker.
Yeah.
Wait, did we have a title for this one? Or no, that's the Ghost Star.
No, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Love Ghost Star, by the way. Anyway, let's watch this. No pause challenge.
Okay. 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
I heard Amazon was hiring a bajillion people and thought I'd take a look for myself. Do you have to go with the arrow up?
Yeah.
The arrow up. So Amazon does pay for tuition?
Yep.
So what do you think my major should be? Hi, Savannah. Hi, Jerry. Wait, I get to drive a forklift? Benefits, tuition, and flexible hours. They're hiring everywhere, so check it out for yourself. We're here.
So here is a man who has sold his soul to Bezos.
What's going on? What's happening? Does he have like big gambling debt or something?
I don't know.
just
He's always been a bootstrap kind of guy. Like people used to love him, and then he came out on some weird MAGA shit.
Oh yeah, no, he was like a All Lives Matter guy.
Exactly, that's what it was.
Yeah, he was the All Lives Matter guy. He's like big on anti-porn. He said he had a porn addiction, so he's like super anti-sex work. So maybe some of my big dissenters are going to be like, oh yeah, good guy Terry Crews.
Well, no, it's interesting the evolution of Terry Crews. There was a Cruise Crew subreddit where there's people like, I love him, he's a great guy. And then all of a sudden, I think it was the All Lives Matter shit. People were like, ooh, this guy's maybe not that good.
Yeah. He suggested that Black Lives Matter could morph into Black Lives Better.
Yeah, love that. Great take, bro.
Yeah. He cared about the optics of that, but turns out he does not care about the optics of fucking, doing an ad for Amazon. Like, so the thing is, Amazon, Starbucks does this too. They're currently actively fighting against unionization efforts in Buffalo, by the way. Shouts out to the Starbucks unionization efforts in Buffalo.
By the way, he couldn't even really make this look fun. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I'm looking at, he tried to make it look fun. And it's really, bro, you try to make look like a forklift. I mean, that's supposed to be a fun. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
So the thing is, these are notoriously horrible workplace conditions. They don't obviously show that they're like strapped up to a machine that fucking literally shows them with time off task. Every single person that's in that video is technically time off task right now. Okay. They are not on task. They are not working. Thank you so much. So you need to get forklift certified. So they're not letting you fucking drive that thing without the certification. Or if they are, then you're going to injure someone.
By the way, this is pure fantasy. A break? Yeah, right, dude.
Yeah, exactly. I love the little ways in which they also show like liberal inclusivity measures. Like that person is in a wheelchair. Like they're doing that on purpose, obviously, to be like, yeah, we are inclusive. Like, it's like, yeah, they're not. Okay. Like, I don't know what the situation is in certain Amazon facilities, but I do know that like Amazon famously would rather, I believe this was in the UK, would rather place ambulances outside of their distribution facilities instead of fucking pay for AC, because they were like, yeah, people are going to get heat exhaustion and they're going to go to the hospital.
Let's go. We got you queued up, guys. Don't worry. Yeah. If you faint from heat stroke and exhaustion, we have ambulances outside waiting. So keep up that productivity.
Exactly.
Well,
and
actually,
like straight evil, like insanely evil shit. So it's super weird that a guy whose net worth is like $25 million is like, yeah, I need to get this Amazon ad money. Like, what are you doing?
Well, actually, we have that video was actually highly edited.
Oh no!
This is the unedited version.
No way.
Yeah, here it is.
You guys made this? That's awesome.
No, this is the unedited.
We discovered
version.
it.
All right, 30 seconds, no pause. Let's just enjoy this.
We're here. I heard Amazon was hiring a bajillion people and thought I'd take a look for myself. Do you have to go with the arrow up?
Yeah.
The arrow up. So Amazon does pay for tuition?
Yep.
So what do you think my major should be? Hi, Savannah.
That's what happens.
Benefits, tuition, and flexible hours. They're hiring everywhere, so check it out for yourself.
There you go, guys. Get in line, baby.
Yeah.
We have and best of all, we've got ambulances waiting outside.
Yeah. Oh, you guys will pay for my college tuition if I
What do you think my major?
if I'm not clapped up in the insane overturn that they have for employees.
Yeah, don't they the average
if I make it through
it's like
that
1 year on average.
well,
or less.
that's deliberate as well.
Yeah, they
because
fire
if you stay at the distribution facility for long enough, you're gonna start being like, what the fuck? Like, we should unionize. This is crazy. Boom, much harder.
We're hiring a bajillion people.
Yeah,
We just rotated through another bajillion.
Exactly. Much harder to unionize when you can't express solidarity with your fellow assembly line workers in the distribution facility because you don't know who the fuck they are because, you know, everyone else got fired.
In June of this year, it was reported that they have an annual turnover rate of warehouse employees of 150%, meaning every week about 3% of their total workforce is quitting or being fired.
Wait, how can you have 150%?
Because more people are fired per year at an Amazon warehouse than there even are total employees working at the warehouse.
Meaning they're downsizing too.
Yeah, they're downsized.
So
yeah.
Here's the thing about that. $15 an hour, shouts out to Bernie Sanders for bullying Jeff Bezos into doing that, is now a marketing position for Amazon. I see it all the time. I get ads from Amazon distribution facilities. I don't know why the fuck they're wasting their time and money on me, but whatever. And it's $15 an hour, flat. That's their minimum wage, right, for the distribution facilities. And that is, if you live in a place like Bessemer, Alabama, that's a really good fucking gig, especially if you compare it to the $7.25 you would otherwise get if you're working in any other comparable, you know, fast food industry type job, right? So that's how they hook you. But I tracked the Bessemer, Alabama unionization efforts closely. And what I found out was that, yeah, it's higher when you compare it to other jobs in the fast food industry and whatnot, but it's lower than other distribution facilities in that same region. Why? Because there are distribution facilities in that same region that are unionized. So the unionized distribution facilities have better benefits, and on top of that, they're getting $22 an hour at the minimum. So that's how they get you. They'll be like, well, $15 an hour sounds great. And you start the job and you're like, this is backbreaking, grueling labor.
Yeah, I mean, warehouse work it's not really, I mean, it can be entry level, but it's a specialized job. It's not easy work.
If I were to, if I wasn't doing agitative propaganda, or if I was watching this right now, and I truly wanted to create labor momentum in this country, I would salt in Amazon distribution facilities, because the reality is salting is when you take a job, you get a job at a non-unionized place as someone who is like a representative of the union. That, you know, you go and you take a job and you start, you know, prodding people like, hey, maybe you should fucking unionize, right? This is fucked up. That's a literal, you're like a secret agent.
I think Bezos would kill you if you did that.
Probably.
I think he would launch your body into space.
Probably. He'd be like, yeah, Blue Origin, baby.
Blue Origin's the best way to get rid of bodies, baby.
Yeah.
When you're in space, nobody finds you.
Yeah, they would put you right at the tip of that fucking dick. Right at the urethra.
Shoot your body out like a fucking cum load.
Yeah. So, and the reason why I say that, though, is because right now, we are, once again, seeing how much power people that work on the supply chain, on the logistics sides, on the delivery sides, and also on the distribution side have. But they are super disorganized. But in areas where they are organized, like, dude, they could literally shut the economy down, because we are not a productive labor force, unfortunately, anymore. Manufacturing has been outsourced to you know, China, and even though now China's economic situation has improved, so now they are also double outsourcing it to like other places, you know, Bangladesh and whatnot. But because of that, we can't really do like a general strike or anything like that and completely shut down manufacturing. But there's always going to be a need for delivery. So unions in the longshoreman side, the stevedores and truck drivers and people that work in distribution facilities, they're always going to be necessary labor, because even if you buy the package, you have to get it, right? You have to have it delivered to you. You have to have that taken off the shipping container and whatnot. And that's precisely why, like, if I were to try to reignite like labor momentum, class consciousness and whatnot, and show the rest of the working class that, like, no, you do have a profound amount of power, that is the one area that is like definitely ripe for labor action, even militancy. I do think that like it could.
What do you mean militancy?
Labor militancy, like strikes, pushing back, making sure that scabs can't get into the facilities and whatnot. I mean, it's a scary thing because you directly put yourself in contention with the federal government at that point. And historically, people that have done so have gone to jail. Eugene Debs is a famous example of this. Cops will break through that picket line and crush your skull to bring in the scabs. But it is one thing that we can bring back.
Unions are the minute those Daddy Bezos delivery fees go up, the Americans will turn on the unions. Bezos he can make it happen. He gets rid of that free shipping on Prime, crush the unions.
I think that you are correct, but that's why you would also have to effectively communicate the desires appropriately and show the world that like the human side of it. No, I agree with you. I'm just saying that in the end it doesn't matter, because if they were to accept it, if they are able to effectively push back, then it's more of a war of attrition at that point. It doesn't matter if the fucking media is like, you guys are pieces of shit. Because every single moment that you are engaging in a
I think it does
style,
matter in a way, because there'll be people scabbing out of a false sense of justiceness, or like, fuck y'all, I'm going in there because working for Jeff Bezos is the right thing to do to make sure free shipping stays free.
Yeah, I mean, you see it in like the non-artificial to like very legitimate supply shortage of labor right now. There's a tight labor market in places like Canada. There's like old restaurant owners that are literally working for free at other restaurants because they're like, God forbid we increase wages and make sure that there's like actual people that come in and work at the restaurants themselves. But instead they're like, we'll just do it for free. But you can't do that forever. You know what I mean? That's why I said it's a war of attrition. And also the Teamsters and stuff. I mean, Teamsters are so fucking loaded. Like they have incredible strike funds, so they could hold out for a very long time.
I hope I'm wrong, by the way. There's no reason but Daddy Bezos shouldn't be paying people more.
But Teamsters themselves also have internal struggle currently. They're trying to restructure away from the old, mafia adjacent governance. So they are also going through their own internal politics at the moment. So it's a complicated situation. I'm just simply saying that this is like a good area where they have a lot of power.
Because there's such a crazy labor shortage too, it's going to be a lot harder to find scabs. It's not like people are desperate for work.
Yup.
Nobody wants to work. Actually.
Well, until the government, until the Chamber of Commerce is like, we need to start fucking using the National Guard to like literally force people to go to work, or use the National Guard itself. But you see it all the time. Like a lot of these jobs are not super easy to fulfill, especially maybe a distribution facility is a little bit, a little less, a little easier to train and, and fulfill. But you see this example with the John Deere strikes that are currently going on,
where they bring in scabs and people just start dying.
Yeah, you bring a fucking scab immediately. The next morning, you got 911 calls,
awesome.
Like because they're fucking breaking the shit. They don't know how to use like this heavy machinery.
You mean they don't take care of you?
No.
Do you see that? Here's one of my favorite elected officials.
Ugh.
I've been following his career since before he got elected, because I don't know if you've seen, his whole family came together to narc on him.
Yeah.
And even before he got elected, I was like, this guy must be a big piece of shit for his whole fucking family. And he has not let me down. He is one of the shittiest, most psychotic freaks in Congress right now. Just for reference here, I don't know how anybody wins office after this, but watch this.
Isn't doing anything to help rural America.
Paul's absolutely not working for his district.
If they care about health care, they care about their children's health care.
I fucking hate that guy.
They would hold him to account. If they care about jobs, they would hold him to account.
If he actually cared about people in rural Arizona, I bet he'd be fighting for Social Security, for better access to health care. I bet he would be researching what is the most insightful water policy to help the environment of Arizona sustain itself and be successful.
Paul's
and he's not listening to you, and he doesn't have your interests at heart.
He hates
My name
you.
is Tim Gosar.
David Gosar.
Grace Gosar.
Joan Gosar.
Gaston Gosar.
Jennifer Gosar.
Paul Gosar is my brother.
My brother.
And I endorse Dr. Brill.
Dr. Brill wholeheartedly endorsed Dr. David Brill for Congress.
He's
I'm
still
Dr.
lost,
David
though.
Brill.
He got destroyed by the Gosar. His whole family came together and said, fuck this guy. We hate him. He sucks.
Yep.
And he still won, man.
Yep.
Yeah, we actually called it getting Gosarted when you get totally fucked by
your family member.
But I get it. At first I was like, wow, how could they do this to him? But I get it now.
Yeah. I mean, look, my man is out there doing the most for the people of Arizona. I'm just like looking through his bills right now of like what he is sponsored.
Look at this. 70% landslide.
Yeah, he just fucking crushed it. People of Arizona in District 4 were like, this is our guy. This is our guy.
Something tells me I'm going to like this guy.
Yeah.
The whole family hates him, but
Which, by the way, that's a very marketable position because a lot of conservatives unironically have that exact same problem.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah, my family hates me too because I'm a truth teller, just like Paul Gosar.
Well,
I'm voting for him.
Gosar is even more. He's like straight like QAnon conspiracy theory.
Oh yeah.
He was. It's been speculated that he had stuff to do with the January 6th. He's one of the congressmen that's under suspicion.
He has fundraised, I believe, for a Nazi whose name I will not say. I don't even want to give him clout, but like he's appeared on events with like actual fucking white nationalists and shit.
Yeah, he's like
he's the based like Chad Groiper nationalist. Like it's like these fucking dildos on the internet, like these fucking moronic like neck bearded incel losers.
He's just a weird Facebook boomer, and they think he's based because he's openly racist.
Yeah, and it's like.
Yeah,
first of all, Stephen King
Chad right
did
there.
it better.
That's a
Okay,
Chad.
like
yeah,
you already had Steve King, dog. Okay, you had one of those, and they didn't consider him based because he didn't have a fucking intern that was like producing anime, music videos for him. But also like at the end, like if you're one of these like 12 fucking weirdos on the internet, these like turbo cucks who think like my representative is gonna do based nationalism, okay, it's gonna be sick white ethno state. Like if you're one of those guys, like first of all, those guys don't even fucking vote, so it doesn't matter because they can't leave their house. They all have agoraphobia. But secondly,
ankle bracelets. I thought you were gonna say.
Yeah, well that too. But secondly, like if you're one of those fucking weirdos, like what, you think Paul Gosar is gonna fucking do the Fourth Reich? He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do shit. He's gonna fucking sponsor like a couple wildlife protection bills, okay? He's gonna fucking name a couple post offices, and then in the end, he's gonna be like, I don't know, deregulate methane emissions production so that like fucking you can frack better, and pollute the planet better.
And he makes off.
And tax cuts for corporations. So you don't have like the Chad white nationalist based guy that you
Just
think
liberal tears. We love that. But here's what he tweeted out. He actually erased it, or I think Twitter erased it for inciting violence. Maybe.
Ugh, coward.
This is Attack on Titan intro.
Actually, I take it back. Twitter is awesome for deleting anime, and I say this as an anime fan.
Representative Paul Gosar is the freedom fighting. By the way, this edit is horrible.
Oh yeah.
So here he is, still. He's at the he's at the Capitol. It's just a still photo. These are immigrants that we want to kill, apparently.
Blood splatters.
Blood splatters on immigrants making dangerous crossings. Bro, what the fuck?
And then the brave
psychotic.
The brave men and women of the Customs and Border Patrol.
Hold the fucking phone. Immigrants with blood splatters over them. This is psychotic.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. The thing is that, like, it doesn't matter if this anime video gets made or not. Like, the Joe Biden administration is the one that's ultimately still doing the very same shit that the Trump administration did in the exact same ways, by the way. We just don't get a lot of coverage on it in the media because the media does not give a shit about immigrants.
Just messaging wise, though, this is not a good image.
No, you do not.
I don't want vigilantes going and killing immigrants, which is kind of what.
Well, we got the CBP doing it anyway, so. You know?
Here they are. This is our glorious Border Patrol. Standing in attention. Heroes.
Murder.
What was so ironic about Attack on Titan is that they're walled in trying to get out.
I don't know. I mean, I watched it.
The analogy is weird, but okay, maybe they didn't think about it too much.
Some people say that it's like fascist. Some people say it's like actually leftist. It does get spicier. It does get really funny in a second. Let's keep going.
This is a Titan.
You got violence.
Uh-oh. Horseback. Let's go.
Yeah, CBP on horseback.
Okay.
And then you have like...
What
and then you
fuck? Wait, that's... No!
You know Marjorie Titan Green is a fucking Titan.
She definitely is.
And some of those homies, spoiler alert, but like some of those homies are Titans. So I think that's what he's a self-report.
Oh, man.
Did you not know that, Dan?
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Although I haven't watched the 4th season yet, so no 4th season spoilers.
I'm trying to just get a close look at this because it happened so fast. That's disturbing. That is so disturbing how it just shows that close-up of her face so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely a Titan.
She's like a Titan even in the air.
Oh my God.
AOC, but they say like AOC is the actual Titan.
And once again, so AOC is a Titan and they're killing her.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's awesome. Why do white nationalists love anime? Like all these, have you noticed that? Like all these fucking Nazis online have.
Do you want to know the well? One,
because they simp the Japanese who are like the super racist ethnos.
Well, that, but also they're so fucking stupid that they think that like anime is devoid of like Western liberal PC culture that like the Jews created in the Frankfurt School.
Oh, for real?
And it's like. No, it's because they fucking love lolly shit. They're pedophiles. Yeah. Like that's literally it. And I see this as an anime fan. Like there's a lot of fucking weird pedophilia shit that happens in anime.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. They like that. They think falsely that the world's largest fucking Amirabu population, which are the Japanese, who are incredibly influenced by American culture, are creating art that is somehow devoid of like American culture for some reason. It's not even true, but they have no way of like analyzing subtext or context or art in any meaningful capacities. That's why they look at that's why they like Homelander, for example, when they watch The Boys and they're like, oh, Homelander, that's a great guy. He looks like Trump. It's like, dog, he's the villain.
He's definitely the,
you're
he's
so
you.
Stupid.
He's the bad guy. I mean,
yeah.
Anyway, here we go. Let's see. So they've killed AOC. They're killing the immigrants. They're killing Joe Biden. That's Gosar. Killing Joe Biden.
Why didn't they show that, cowards? They should have shown it, like the cutting the neck of Joe Biden, the Titan.
Post out.
And oh God, they're dropping in on parachutes to kill immigrants. That seems over the top.
Or are they saying that the immigrants are parachuting in? I'm confused by that.
No, that's
no. They're saying they're dropping in.
Yeah, they're dropping in to kill all immigrants.
Okay.
So
what a legend. We love him, don't we?
Yeah. My take on this is that like. I mean, AOC tweeted about this, and like there are very real threats to her safety, obviously.
For sure, yeah.
But like this isn't like I just.
Well, you know what? She makes a good point. I think she said, a creepy member I work with who fundraises for neo-Nazi groups shared a fantasy video of him killing me, and he'll face no consequences because GOP leaders cheer him on with excuses. I mean, look, I don't think he's actually threatening her life, but this kind of shit is not helpful for her. So I mean, and dude, people actually want to kill her. Like, there's no question
100.
about it.
Dude, people want to kill me. So like,
yeah,
and I'm
people
not
want to kill me
politician.
too. Yeah.
Like,
I understand why she would complain. I mean, it's weird. What if like fucking
what?
No, it's weird. I agree with
No,
her.
they did that.
Yeah.
They did that for Donald Trump. Remember? Like people fucking lost their minds when what's her face? Kathy Griffin was like, here is a simulated Donald Trump murder video. And
I thought hers was pretty tasteless too, but obviously hers is not.
But they were like, oh my God, like what the fuck? Like what if Barron sees this? Like it's like, dude, no. It's just I personally think that this is nothing. Like you should just clown on it. And I think like I think this is one of those things where you're like, dude, you are such a fucking weirdo loser to like put this together.
If Ghost Star ever mentioned me, I would just show that clip of his whole family denouncing him in an ad for one of his
I
opponents.
didn't care. That makes him more powerful. Half these guys have humiliation fetishes. Like, you know, he's like,
You're
he's
probably
got his
right.
nipple clamps
His
extra
Mitch
hard.
just probably stomps his cock real hard with a stiletto end.
Yeah. Yeah. There's just like, he's going to get off on that. He's like, yeah, my family hates me. Oh, it's so hot.
Well, how much time we got, Dan? Because our main story is coming up. Big Bird is a communist.
Yeah, not very much. So we'll just have to slam through it relatively quickly.
All right, we have one more here. We'll set up this Big Bird as a communist. As you guys know, Sesame Street has been doing propaganda for decades. They are slowly assimilating
This is my favorite graphic so far.
this great capitalist society into a fucking communist, socialist, dystopian shithole. Why is that? Well, let me show you the tweet that set the whole thing off. Big Bird went onto Twitter and tweeted the following. Big Bird, the fictional character from Sesame Street. I got the COVID-19 vaccine today. My wing is feeling a little sore, but it'll give my body an extra protective boost that keeps me and others healthy.
That's right.
So
we found out.
That's it.
You know how he was dressed when he tweeted that?
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh,
that
no.
makes sense. That's why they're all turned.
Exposed. The Hasanabi head.
That makes sense. Okay.
Oh,
I didn't
no.
see that photo before.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cam, actually, if you could re-edit that and shrink his head a little bit,
Oh,
it'll be more
on.
proportional.
Oh, you son of-
Actually, yeah, I do want to see that.
Yeah.
I actually do want to see that.
Yeah, I have perfectly sized head. Okay, these are all lies. Look how normal it looks with the rest of my body. Okay.
Lens distortion.
Well, yeah, we have a
Pecker
special
is
lens
mad.
to enlarge your head size and keep your body.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
$3 gazillion studio. This is what the most of the budget goes to. Is
That's
making
right.
my head look normal size.
we do a whole post graphic editing. We have we have like a 10-man special effects team just grinding out.
That's where the
frame by
5%
frame.
went.
Yeah, so this Zach, you love that joke. You never get tired of that. Love you for that. Yeah, so this is the culture war of the week, is that Sesame Street is communist because Big Bird says he got the vaccine shot and he's fine. Now, why would Big Bird tweet out this propaganda? I got the COVID vaccine today. My wing is feeling a little sore, but it'll give my body extra protection. Well, Sesame Street is a show for kids. And it seems to me that, you know,
They should not be advertising public safety measures to kids.
Right.
I agree. That's communism.
I mean, they should not be. Let's see. I used to have a lot of anxiety over needles. So let's see. Big Bird is trying to console and encourage and make kids feel better and comfortable about uncomfy things they might have to do. That's communism somehow. And he's talking directly to kids with challenges that they might have. They're probably afraid of COVID-19. They might be afraid of catching COVID-19 and killing their family. So, you know, this seems right up Big Bird's alley, but apparently this is communism. Let me play some clips here.
Yeah, communism is when you have a mass vaccination campaign. Obviously, everybody knows this. It's just everything that people don't, everything that conservatives have decided is not good is communism.
Government propaganda for 5-year-olds. Ted Cruz, it's just Big Bird trying to fucking make kids feel better about getting shots. You absolute fucking shit stain of a vile human being.
You know
sick
you
fuck.
know he's vaccinating his children.
Yeah, of
Like,
course.
you know, that's like they're also like Minecraft stands. I know for a fact. So they're
Right.
his kids like probably are aware that like
His
their
dad's a
father
douche.
is a fucking villain. Like
Also, government propaganda, it's like, bro, last I checked, you work for the government.
yeah. Well, that's the conservative rhetoric. Harvard graduate Ted Cruz, by the way. Didn't he go to Harvard? I think.
Also,
I think he's Harvard.
Wendy Rogers from Arizona, that's where all the greats come. Big Bird is a communist. I don't understand the whole this is the thread you guys will see. How is consoling children about the fear of getting a shot communistic? That I don't get. I don't get it.
That's what was written in Das Kapital. Most people don't read it, but like it's really important. Oh, sorry, it was a critique of the Gotha program actually, where Karl Marx famously wrote,
Shots is
mass inoculation for the working class, for the proletariat is a profoundly important value.
It's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Sanjay Gupta, he's a doctor that works on CNN.
Yeah.
Who's basically like
pushing drugs in parentheses vaccine to kids on Sesame Street is now the cringiest, most shameful thing I've ever seen. Why are they lying to us? It's like,
you psycho sick fucking freak show.
Dude, that is not the most shameful thing you've ever seen. Let's be real. You have no shame.
They're not pushing drugs on kids. They all have been vaccinated. Like, stop this insanity, you sick freak fuck.
No, it's awesome. Fictional character played by man in bird suit giving medical advice, says Sebastian Gorka, who, is also kind of a fictional character played by a man in a human
bird
suit. A lizard in a human suit.
Wait, so who is this person?
I have no idea who the fuck Laverne Spicer is.
Who's Laverne Spicer?
Let's look it up.
And Sebastian Gorka.
He's a politician, apparently.
Well, Gorka was an advisor to Trump.
Oh, no, I know who Gorka is, of course. Gorka.
So
Sebastian Gorka of the Vitesse Rand.
She is a politician from...
She ran for the election of the United States House...
she has seated right now?
To represent Florida's 24th congressional district, and she lost in the general election.
All right, so
that's
who cares about what she...
That's all she... Yeah, that's all she...
Who's the fuck's Dr. Johnny?
A doctor, obviously. You can't lie on the internet, Dan. Don't fucking...
Because I saw that, and I immediately had the same thought of like, yeah, right, this guy's a doctor. I looked it up, and you know what he is?
Communist.
He's a chiropractor.
Yeah, the only honest doctors, you mean, left in America.
By the way, he goes, the ones trolling Aaron Rodgers, a Super Bowl MVP athlete, are the same ones taking medical advice from Bergberg. You mean the same dipshit who's taking medical advice from Joe Rogan?
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, you're a fucking chiropractor. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, chiropractors piss me off.
Dude, I don't know what you guys are talking about. They are the real doctors. Everyone else is fake.
I only get my medical advice from chiropractors.
I get my medical advice from the guy who's like famous on TikTok for like snapping people's necks. You know,
I love TikTok chiropractors. There's this one guy I've been following. I think they're in Russia.
So
they take a mallet. They put a stick and they slam their back with a mallet.
It's the most
awesome,
fucked up shit I've ever seen.
If one of you guys can pull that up, I'd like to show us on real fast. So those are the tweets. Here is on Newsmax, of course. They did a nice little piece there. Newsmax host continues his war on the Muppets. In fact, he goes, listen, I was right, fuckers. Back even in 2011, I called Kermit that cute little green monster Commie.
Just this week.
So
did this guy get fired from Fox News for dick pics or something, for sexual harassment?
Shit, did he?
What's his name?
I'll look into it right now.
Didn't he write like a manifesto about raping your wife?
No, that's
Dennis Prager. Okay.
Eric Bowling. Yeah. Wait, hold on. I'm almost certain that
I vaguely remember that story. I did not connect it to this guy though.
Yeah,
sex pictures. They fired him at Fox News over sex pictures, which is of course like if you get fired from Fox News for doing sexual harassment, it's
you
like
really are devious.
You must have been devious, okay? Because like that's kind of how you get promoted. They're like, oh wow, Eric, you did a really good job.
Good numbers this month, Eric.
Yeah. We're looking at your quarterly dick pic report, and honestly, you haven't been sexually harassed.
One thing I can guarantee is nobody wants to see your dick, bro. Just stop.
Yeah,
nobody.
I kind of want to see his dick. I would like to. I consent to seeing Eric.
If you're watching, we'll get you Hassan's number.
I want to know. It's probably gross.
Yeah. Definitely.
It's curiosity, morbid curiosity.
So anyway, Newsmax is basically the gutter of Fox News, and here is the piece they did on Big Bird.
Big Bird from Sesame Street indoctrinating our 5-year-olds.
Yes.
And I've scheduled an appointment for my grandson. We're leaving in a few minutes. Yeah. Now, I just need to get one last thing before we go to your appointment, Big Bird. Okay. I'll be right back.
All right.
Wait, there's like a granny bird?
What I have here is what we needed for your vaccine
teddy bear.
shot.
5-year-old. Get vaccinated.
Yes, it's time to go, Big Bird.
All right. Anyway, then the giant pigeon took to Twitter to announce to everyone how it felt about getting the shot. Not the first time these little felt communists have tried to infect the minds of our youngest and most vulnerable children. decade ago, way back in 2011. I called out Kermit, that cute little green monster commie.
The green monster commie, dude. He's a hipster. He's like, I was doing it
But I
before
remember
it
when I
was
was a little
fashionable.
kid, we were poor. We were dead broke, in fact. And my parents would see someone wealthy driving by and be like, see that guy? He started a business. He worked hard. You can be like that someday. Not pointing the finger at Tex Richman and saying he's a bad guy. Well, here's what happened. The Muppets were blaming an oil baron for closing down the studio.
Like literally weird fucking
They play
victory
the wrong
lap there,
clip?
dude. Totally irrelevant.
That's cute, you little oppressive Muppets. They didn't even try to hide their disdain for
You're an
success
oppressive Muppet.
by naming the guy Tex Richman. But I took them to task.
What a guy.
Wow.
He took him to task. Yeah, so
Back then in 2011, he was allegedly also, he was allegedly coercing into sexual relationships female commentators for guest spots on his show.
I guarantee he didn't learn that from the Muppets.
No, I don't think the Muppets fuck.
Yeah.
Kermit is just, smashing Miss Piggy's cheeks.
Kermit smashed.
Oh,
He's-
yeah.
He claps those cheeks.
For sure. Clapping those cheeks. Maybe that's why he was mad.
Did you know
I
Ben-
want to clap Miss Piggy's cheeks.
Do you know Ben Shapiro wrote a book about Sesame Street being communism?
He is a child-brained person, so it's not surprising.
Ben Shapiro has been on the Sesame Street communism beat for a while. He wrote a book in 2011 called Primetime Propaganda about leftist propaganda in the media. The TV series Friends undermines family values, he said. Sesame Street taught ethnic minorities about civil disobedience.
What?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I love that. Brilliant. They're so creative with their that's just like...
They probably did a segment about how great Martin Luther King Jr. is.
Yeah.
He's like,
if you remove yourself for a brief moment and look at it from a top-down point of view, that's just schizo posting. No disrespect to people who are schizophrenic. I hope you're getting the help you need. But that is just that's a crazy thing to think.
Sesame Street taught ethnic minorities about civil disobedience.
Yeah, it's true.
That's what Ben Shapiro wrote.
That's right. Count Dracula. I
mean, that's
Transylvanian.
That's basically close to slavery values.
Yeah.
Don't teach those blacks how to protest I want to know how to protest peacefully.
I want to know what the extent of I wish I knew what the problem was. What were they doing?
Here I have more info. Sesame Street tried to tackle divorce, tackle peaceful conflict resolution in the aftermath of 9/11, and had gay actors Neil Patrick Harris on the show playing the subtly named fairy shoe person, writes Shapiro. And since 95% of Americans have watched the show by the time they're 3 years old, well, the levels of brainwashing must be astronomical, he wrote.
That's insane.
So one of his criticism is that a gay person was on the show as well.
That is just oh God, that's so wild, dude. It's so wild. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that other than that's, if that is your concern, if that's your big concern, then I don't know what to tell you. That is not salvageable at all.
No, and again, this is why it's so. That's why it's so concerning, because Ben Shapiro, again, titan of the right,
bro. It's
Darling
literally
of the right,
dude. This is the same energy as being all the children's books that teach the. Okay, here I'll do it right now. This is Ben Shapiro rhetoric. Are you ready for this? It's saying. In a lot of our schools, they're teaching this new morally irresponsible idea that, guess what, folks? Sharing is caring. That's right.
Communism.
One of the main tenets of orthodox Marxist principles is sharing is caring. When in fact, it's actually what should be taught in our schools is the Hayekian understanding of fucking
and Ryan
free
taught
market
that
principles.
greed is good and that you need to look after your self-interest. Sharing is for beta communists who sharing is literally going to be the downfall of society.
It's so insane. You need to teach our children that you shouldn't share.
Yeah, because he goes, Sesame Street is teaching kids about divorce, which is an unfortunate truth of society, and it's very traumatic for kids. That's why it's on Sesame Street. It's for the kids, my dude. It's a beautiful thing. They're trying to teach kids. They're trying to comfort and teach kids who don't have other resources. What the fuck could possibly be wrong with that, you callous, evil satanic fucking freak of nature.
Yeah.
Like, how dare we try to console kids going through a traumatic divorce, tackling peaceful conflict resolution and the aftermath of 9/11. God forbid they teach us peaceful conflict resolution.
That's communism. That's right. It's communism. Peaceful conflict resolution.
How do you
communism.
have a problem with
Also, communism is a violent ideology.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
And then, of
Somehow
course,
those are both true.
This one's just openly like, I hate gay people, and had gay actor Neil Patrick Harris on the show playing the fairy shoe person. So that's a big problem.
I'm inside your walls, Ben.
Yeah, seriously. Ben Shapiro is actually he's like mentally ill. He's like, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, it's like I learned about peaceful conflict resolution by watching Sesame Street, and also that sharing is a good value. And now I'm a communist.
Well, the truth is, here's the updated one. Sorry to do this to you, but if you look on the TV screen there.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Oh, this is still the wrong one. There we go.
Oh, my. Okay, dude. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Actually, it's actually ironic because Big Bird has been helping kids be comfortable with vaccinating since the beginning.
It's kind of a terrifying image.
This
if I
is
saw that,
really
I'd be like,
scary.
I'm not getting fucking vaccinated,
But
bro.
that is very scary. I agree. But this
I'm
is
5
really
years old. I'm like, fuck that, dude. Whatever that is, I don't want it.
Big Bird Sesame Street child immunization campaign. Yeah, because,
Yeah, they've been
We've been
communists
getting-
from the jump. This is further exposing
and then
the truth.
once again in 1972, Big Bird gets vaccinated. So I love how they're turning. It's like, oh my God, Big Bird is all of a sudden getting involved in politics. This is from 1972.
Something's going on down at the store. I wonder what's... It's kind of funny. I mean, it's strange. I mean, there's all kinds of people, and they're all in a line, and they don't look like they're buying candy. And there's a sign that says, "Don't wait, vaccinate."
Terrifying.
And there goes a boy with a balloon coming out of the store. Hey, what's
Propaganda.
going on here?
Nazi death camp.
Yeah, this is literally. You should have put a trigger warning before this.
Sorry,
I'm so triggered. So that's one thing I wanted to point out before we end this is like, don't you find it funny that so many of these people that were like liberals are so sensitive? Like, they get triggered by the most innocuous shit. Like, now they literally do the exact same. Well, they haven't really stopped. They were doing it back then too.
Yeah.
And it's the exact same shit where they're like frothing out of the mouth.
Big
because
Bird.
I saw Big Bird telling kids that like you should get vaccinated so you don't have like fucking measles.
Yeah, I mean, they have always been the most fragile, offendable people, even ever since the social justice warrior craze. That they are the most they are snowflakes.
Yeah,
but that's
absolutely.
just they have the best marketing though, because it's always like whatever I am, you are, and I convince everyone of that.
Yeah. That's why people assume that like the left is so censorious. Meanwhile, like 80% of the books that are banned in colleges and in high schools, Greg Abbott actually recently said we can't have pornographic materials in our public schools. What was the pornographic material? LGBT books.
Wow.
Yeah, like that, and 80% of the books that are canceled or that are not allowed for kids to be kids to read are literally backed by right-wing causes.
Dude, Texas is literally becoming what's that one Hulu show? The fucking
Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah, it's literally the Handmaid's Tale. It's the new state of Gilead.
Well, because they're desperate. They see that like with an influx of immigration and also with like a lot of people coming from out of state into like places like Austin and whatnot, Texas's demographics
They wanna
are
hold on.
shifting,
Yeah, they're
and
scared.
they want to try to like mobilize as many right-wing psychos in the state as they possibly can.
But that's progress is inevitable. Everything's gonna progress.
Yeah,
That's
unless
what
you do fascism, like literally.
That's what I don't understand about the whole conservative / regressive movement. It's like you will lose. You will always lose. You are wrong. You are in the way of progress. Progress is always the way. It always has been since the fucking inception of, humanity. I don't understand how you can even be part of a regressive movement. It literally makes no sense.
Well, it's all about, like I said, marketing yourself as like doing something, first creating a problem, like creating a demand for something and then simultaneously like looking like a champion of that cause when the overwhelming majority of Americans don't even give a shit or are in opposition to those like morally bankrupt values. But what matters is, on the one hand, you're stopping people from going out to vote, making it as difficult as possible. It's not a national holiday. You got all these like restrictions. That's deliberate. That's by design. So you can stop the working class from voting.
Yeah.
And then, and simultaneously trying to activate the most deranged base of voters, white evangelical Protestants, and the like, to go out and actually vote.
Yeah, they have to game the
hard
system. That's how they win. But
and then they ultimately end up winning. And the other side needs to effectively communicate year round in the same way that Republicans do their values, and then actually follow through on said values. But they don't do that. Can't believe Big Bird was caught.
Yeah. He was actually caught marching.
No.
People and Nature Before Profits, Communist Party USA.
Oh, so they were right. We got to cut the whole segment now, guys.
Yep, he is a communist. They were right.
Yeah, exactly. No, Big Bird famously, he's like, we must seize the means of production. That's what he.
The Sesame Street has a communal aspect to it that is very concerning.
Yeah, communism.
They're
all friendly with one another instead of
I've seen them
constantly in a state of conflict.
sharing. I've seen them having peaceful conflict resolution. And
Dracula teaching kids about math, which is also communist.
Although there was one episode where Elmo dropped a fucking drone strike on Big Bird's house. That was sick.
Finally.
That was the kind of conflict resolution I like to see.
Yeah, well, that's bad only when Barack Obama does it, but when Donald Trump does it, it's very good.
Based Elmo.
Yeah.
All right, we have to wrap it out. We're out of time. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Hassan. Welcome back.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
You want to tease what we have in mind for next week's episode we were discussing, Ethan?
Oh, I don't know if I told you about this idea.
No.
We want to do a special episode next week because it's the last app before Thanksgiving where we can do like faux debates to cue everyone up with the talking points to own their conservative families on Thanksgiving dinner.
Ooh, love that.
Sounds fun, right?
Yeah, I do that already. I'm totally.
Oh, you do? So we got a lot to look forward to next week. Owning your family, your conservative psycho family members on Thanksgiving. We will arm you to the teeth for peaceful conflict resolution or not. Let's just go full out violence. Thanksgiving dinner, baby.
Oh, that's right.
This is the gayest generation.
Patriots
in American history.
signing out.